Good evening. Sorry, I was just adjusting my sound because it's really hot today, so I have a fan going on in the background, and I'm hoping it's not too distracting, because that would really suck. Just hearing a fan whirring in the background. I'm sure we all have fans going on in the background, just with the heat and all, but If not, hopefully y'all are drinking some water and keeping hydrated, because I know I will. I'm probably gonna take a break halfway through here just to refill my water bottles. I've not been drinking enough water today. I really should be drinking more water. Impact, thanks for the head pads. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, let's go. They should be bigger. They should be bigger, yeah. Bigger head pads, yes. And Impact, thank you for the hydrate. Nice. Why do I choke on water? I should not be choking on water. That's like the most basic thing I should be able to drink, and yet every time I still choke on it. Ooh. Drink water. I will. I did. See? I drank the water. We're good. Ooh. Also, Impact, thank you for the ear wiggles. And Moto, thank you for the posture check. Nice. Ooh. I've been sitting down doing art all day. I'm super excited for tomorrow because I get to do exercise tomorrow. I get to go out for a run before the day gets too hot and I get sunburned. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have sunscreen. I should be okay. Yay. There we go. I had to focus for a second. There we go. Excellent. Hydration is important for a successful and continuous recovery. Yes, very much so. For anything, really. Just successful and continuous life, honestly. Gary, how's it going, Gary? I hope you're doing well. Gary, I would like to formally apologize for what I did during your stream. I feel like I messed up and I'm so sorry. Oh shoot, I just realized why my stuff is lagging. One sec. Come on, plug in. There we go. Excuse my desktop noise. I forgot that I didn't have this plugged in because it's running on only Wi-Fi now. Completely forgot. Also, Cat Moward, thank you for the gifted sub. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you've been doing good. I hope you're not overheating like I am right now. It sucks a lot. Ooh. Also, Chip. Hello, Chim. Thank you for the resub. Happy 14 months. I hope it's been fun. I don't think we can handle another one of you, honey, please. No. Just imagine an army of me. Wouldn't it be great? I could get so much work done. So much could get done. I would finish all those models I've been meaning to finish in like a week instead of 3 months, which is probably what it's gonna take me at this rate. Master Samurai, thank you for the breathe redeem. Music sounds familiar, but I cannot figure it out. It is a very, very commonly used soundtrack by Kevin MacLeod. It is a good song. It's a very good song. DMCA free, might I add. Guy, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Gary, no, it's fine. Okay, I'll believe you. We'll call it even for last year on my end. Gerald, I don't even remember what you did last year. That's how easily I forgive and forget you. Just like... Oh, sometimes it sucks being a granny brain because you forget what you have saved on your right click and then you paste it and press enter too quickly in Twitch chat and you have regrets. So many regrets. But guy, 14 months. It's been 14 whole months since I started yelling at you about stuff. 14 months of calling you a dork and watching you refuse to read the messages that say you're cute. I will still resist. Don't think I could have spent those 14 months yelling at anyone better or kinder than you. Thank you, Guy. Thank you. Man, my mods are all here. I feel nervous. I have my mods to impress. And Jasper, thank you for the 100 Chinese. Dad, thank you so much. I'm so sorry if I missed your messages. Oh gosh. Also, Gary, I love that red clock emote. It's really good. It's a really good one. What did you post? As it was nothing, and yet it was everything. Camoward, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh. Jasper, thank you for the 100 Chinese and the extra 400. I saw your message that it was your last bit of bits. Please make sure to take care of yourself first. I really want to make sure you're not overspending. Empowered Artisans, hey, thank you for the resub. Happy 13 months. Over a year. Oh, it's been a good year. Kind of. There's been ups and downs. I've had some fun. But Kevin, thank you for another gifted sub. And Soltar, thank you for the gifted sub to Verbose Sparrow. Ooh, that's a classy sounding name. And Keitaro Kos, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Oh my gosh, there's so many people. Jasper, what did you say? I didn't send anything bad. It was not bad. It was just a big faux pas. It was a really big faux pas. And I feel bad about it. I'll explain in a moment. I gotta say thank you first. Oh gosh, just ran event. Hold up. I'm catching up. And Condor Plays, thank you for the resub. It's too damn hot today. Oh yeah, I feel that. My palms are sweaty. My mom's spaghetti. Actually, that's funny. I did have spaghetti. I forgot tomato sauce. I forgot tomato sauce in my spaghetti, so I called Cove out after she got off work and was like, hey, I made the meat and the onions and the noodles, but realized I didn't have any tomato sauce. Can you pick some up on your way home? It's just like, I'm basically home now, but all right, sure, I guess. Onyx, thank you for the resub. Hey, Onyx. 14 whole months of watching you very carefully to make sure you don't get flattened. I've been working very hard not to get crushed. It takes a lot of dexterity, I'll tell you that much, running around this place. And Condor Place, thank you for the 200 shinies. And Ultrafrost, thank you so much. Theodore, thank you. And Ultrafrost, thank you again. Oh gosh. Ooh, I'm hitting 93 with 80% humidity. Ooh, I don't know about the humidity, but because like I don't open my windows. But it's hot. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. I actually have to start turning off my computer in the middle of the day now. Just to make sure. Ooh, and Ultrafrost, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Monday. And Scruffy, thank you for the resub with Prime. Happy 2 months. And Hopping Hyena, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my gosh, that's a level 5 hype train, y'all. Thank you. Ooh, that's a lot. I can feel this. I can feel the spaghetti coming back up. God. Gary, poor Cove. I know, I made her go back, but at the same time, she got spaghetti, so that's a little bit of a trade-off, kind of. Yeah, I'd say that's close. How'd you forget sauce? I don't know. It was hot. I was tired. I need to go vegetable shopping tomorrow, and then I forgot that I don't actually have any cans of sauce in my place. I got, like... What do I have? I think I have, like, refried beans and bamboo that I haven't used and might. I wanted to make some bamboo soup because it looked real tasty, and we went to a Thai place and it was delicious. Didn't have the recipe, so it just sort of sat in my closet, and yeah, I should probably use that soon. Sorry for the repost, but can you guess how many gallons of lemonade I have right beside me? 12. 12, is that right? Is 12 close? I like guessing games. Chim, honey, please don't throw up on stream. I won't throw up on stream. You know, that is actually the one thing, is just to my own detriment. This has actually happened when I got so hungover one time that I just felt like if I threw up, everything would be okay. But my body will not let me throw up. Like, it will not, even if I'm super sick. The only time I remember throwing up was like when I was a kid and I had the flu. That was the last time I remember throwing up. It sucked. I think after that, my body was like, no, we're never doing that again. That was awful. And you're never allowed to do that, even if it would relieve you of a lot of your pain. No, we refuse. Well, thanks, buddy. Means I don't make a mess whenever I get super drunk at someone's place, but at the same time, I will feel sick for 2 days. Blackblood, thank you for the 100 shinies. I regret not being here for you to get it. For you getting absolutely demolished by love and support. So get ready for my bearded gremlin energy. Belated gremlin. Belated. There was no G in that word. Remember, don't underestimate us. We make VTubers cry by throwing money at them. I am not at all surprised by that. Some of y'all just love to see streamers cry. I mean, like, I love supporting Jummy to the point where she gets overwhelmed with happiness. It makes me so happy. Like, I get it. But you don't have to do that here. You don't have to do that. It's all good. Save your money. And White Cloud, thank you for the resub. Madam, it's been an amazing time being with you. I hope you have more and more of them. Stay amazing, Madam Go. Thank you. My brain just froze on the emotes that you put in there, and I'm like, oh, those are mine. Oh, those are mine. I don't know why I struggled with that. Paschetti. Paschetti. I love my paschetti. Especially with Parmesan. Ooh. How does bamboo taste? Can you eat bamboo or drink it? Like Thai food has it all in their curries, and it's delicious, and sometimes in their soups. It's really good, but sometimes it's really crunchy too. I don't know, it's fine. I'm a mixed bag. J-Dub, thank you for the 100 shinies. Ooh. You hear her patrons bombarded with, I said no such thing. I have said no, those words did not come out of my mouth. You know this. You know that I didn't say that. Looking at my dog wants to go. Yeah, go for a walk with your pup. Have fun. Whew, all right, I'm just double checking I didn't miss any of the redeems. Leon, thank you for the song redeem. Let's go. I think I got the rest of the redeems. Yes, I'm okay today. I'm doing okay. Honey, try grapes in your spaghetti. Trust me on this, it's not a mistake. Jasper, Jasper, I trust you. I trust you when you tell me these things, but also I have very, very big doubts that grapes would taste good in tomato and meat spaghetti. Yeah, tomatoes don't really go with grapes, do they? Or is this some sort of like forbidden food combination that'll just unlock my brain to a new world of flavor? Chat typically goes streamer X. Let's do the opposite. There's no winning. You cannot win against chat. Chat really does run the show. Bamboo cooks a bit like okra. If it isn't just right, it's not too great. Yeah, it's hard. It's really rough. What do you wear? I haven't put grapes into spaghetti since I was a kid. It's a weird combo nut. So it's an actual thing. Okay. Surf the repost again. Yes, you're correct. I have 12 dollars. Yes! Yes! I don't know why that makes me so happy. It makes me really happy when I guess things right. Even if it's just like, just guessing. Pure random chance. It feels good. Feels good, buddy. Honey will achieve interdimensional brain. My brain will expand. It will improve my model rigging. You'll be able to see my brain thinking in real time. All of the wild things. All the images popping into my head, they'll be on the canvas in like 5 minutes. It'll be great. Which was a butcher so I can have a walk in the freezer. Why don't you become a freezer mechanic? That way you were always working a freezer and you don't have to be a butcher. Unless you want to be a butcher. It's a good job. We need it. Water inside of bamboo cavities is also safe to drink if you are ever trapped in a bamboo jungle with no water. That is actually good to know. That's pretty cool. Jim, one time I guessed the name of someone's mother and they freaked out. An overstatement, but it was still fun. That is kind of funny. I can imagine. If someone could guess the name of my mom, I would actually be quite scared to be like, how do you know this? Who have you been talking to? Because then you probably haven't been talking to my mom, so you wouldn't know. Ayo, zipping weird things and weird sauces I'd like to contribute. Apple oatmeal cookie and marinara. What is it with the marinara sauce? Like the tomatoes. Tomatoes are weird. They're already a fruit that you treat like a vegetable. Why are you putting the fruit back in there? Why are you putting the fruit back in? I don't get it. The interdimensional brain equals megamind? Also, this is my first time joining a stream. I love the vibe here. Thanks, Renali. You can actually do that, like with the megamind brain in your models. It's pretty fun. It's very simple and very fun. You just make one mesh warp for the entire head and just make it a toggle. It's fun. Also, Dad, thank you so much. I thought of a homebrewed D&D weapon. I call it a Goblin grenade. It's a pouch filled with glitter. You throw it at the enemy and they get mobbed by a horde of goblins. Afterwards, there's only bones left. Jeez. I really need people to play D&D with near me. It's fun. It is very fun. D&D is a good time. You just gotta find a good group where you mesh together. Sam Seraph, we do not do this. We do not do this. We do no, that's a health hazard. Question, is it now 1 song redeemed per stream? No, there's actually 3. So I actually reduced the cost quite a bit because I limited the time that I could sing so that I'm not overstraining my voice. So it's usually about every hour and a half. So yeah. Also, Honey's mom, his name is Momblin. We love Momblin here. And Dadblin, he great. They're so kind. I'm very fortunate that my parents are really supportive. Like, my parents are very much like, okay, so long as you're paying your bills and you're saving up for your retirement eventually, that's good. That's good. You living comfortably. Yes. Score, my parents are cool. Do the song redeem before I have to go to D. Alright. Let me turn down this music. We're gonna try a new song that is going to definitely be a bit of a strain on my voice. Well, not a strain, but like, it's got high notes that I don't know if I can hit, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna be adventurous today. Also, Rayback, thank you for the resub. Welcome in. Happy 11 months. Ooh, close to 12. Very close. Welcome back. Ooh, where's Nick? Oh, he'll come on later. For now, I'm gonna take a sip and then sing, and then we can get to do some art. Excuse me. What's best tomato sauce? There are different kinds? I didn't know there were different kinds. Chat believes in you. Thanks. And now I'm nervous. Oh, I love this. I love when I get the nerves. It's sarcastic. I'm not good with sarcasm. Let's see. It's called Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. It's got a lot of highs and lows, so we're gonna have some fun with it. All right. Okay, that's a little low, but we can try it. Do I look lonely? I see the shadows on my face. People have told me I don't look the same. Maybe I lost weight. I'm playing hooky with the best of the best. Put my heart on my chest so that you can see it too. I'm walking the long road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of a bachelor. Oh, letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor. Oh, seems so fitting for happy ever after. Oh, how could I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter at the expense of the death of a bachelor. I'm cutting my mind off. Feels like my heart is going to burst. Alone at a table for two, and I just wanna be served. And when you think of me, am I the best you've ever had? Share one more drink with me. Smile even though you're sad. I'm walking the long road, watching the sky fall. The lace in your dress tingles my neck. How do I live? The death of a bachelor. Oh, letting the water fall. The death of a bachelor. Oh, seems so fitting for happy ever after. Oh, how could I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter at the expense of the death of a bachelor. It's so high. Ooh. All right. Excuse me. Thank you for that. Let's go. It's a good opportunity to try new songs. My voice is kind of back. Let's go. Let's go. My voice is feeling a lot better, so it's good. I thought about trying to sing it lower, but I thought better of it because, like, my gosh, it's so low. Ooh, that's pretty good. Thanks, Gecko. I'm working on getting the high notes a little stronger. I've been practicing with my sibling. Like, we actually do karaoke on Tuesdays at my place now. It's really fun. They're so good at singing. Oh my gosh. They're so good. It always... You ever want to be humbled? Just try doing something with your siblings. They will always show you up. The competitive nature of having siblings. Also, Sharpen Matter, thank you for the posture check. And for the hydrate. Nice. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Let's go. I think those are the highest notes I've heard you sing. Yeah, they're pretty high. I figured that out that I could hit really high notes. The problem with that is I gotta be standing up because right now while I'm sitting, my diaphragm's kind of pressed up against my rib cage, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that's correct, but it's just what it feels like. Leaps of Faith, thank you. We were a repeat message, but how does a song routine work? Can you pick any song? Nah, it's usually from a repertoire of songs that I know, just because there's so much music out there and I don't have time to learn every single song, as well as I have a really hard time learning songs without visuals. So usually if the song has a music video, I try my best to watch it and then kind of mimic what they're doing. But yeah, let me get a little sip real quick. Wow. Oh, my cold water's turned warm. Oh no. And Metafollow, thank you for the breathe redeem. Ooh, that's a bit loud for me, actually. Let me turn that down real quick. There we go. Oh, never mind, that's still loud. My headphones are set to be very, very loud. Because during the workday, I have construction going on all around me. And so I have to tune it out to focus. It's a lot of work. Did not know you could go that high. Me neither. Not until very recently, actually. Ooh, the Wellerman. I'm still trying to learn the Wellerman. I like it. I like it a lot. Husky Paws came back at the right moment to catch that singing leads. Thank you. Guy, honey hitting the notes. Wonderful as always. Good luck on the rest of the stream and all D&D. Take it easy, guy. Have fun at D&D. Oh, D&D's great. I'm so excited. I haven't played in a little bit. Gecko siblings contribute EVP. Yep. Oh, they do push you to get better. They push you to become stronger. Also, thank you, Jasper. Gecko, one day I'll get you to sing The Loneliness Girl from Carol and Tuesday. Oh, I still have to watch Carol and Tuesday. Oh, the music's really loud? Shoot. Hopefully that's a little better. Turn the music up. Crank it. Loud, loud, loud. But yeah, this should be a little better. If it's not, please let me know. Perfect? Awesome. Yeah, I thought it was just me. Because my headphones have their own separate volume toggle. But I guess it wasn't just me. It was also really loud for y'all. Like tangy over spicy? Ooh, tangy's good. Tangy's really good. Spicy's alright. Like, I love it, but I can't handle too much of it. She can't hear. She has AirPods in. I'm so sorry, fam. I cannot hear you. I'm listening to the good music. It's so much. But yeah, let me bring up Snack real quick before we do some art. Ooh. The only noise I want bursting in my eardrums is Honey's voice. My bad, my bad. Maybe I'll deafen y'all with those high notes I've been trying to reach. Ooh. My AC is fixed. Let's go. Nice, Pandu. Oh, we don't got AC where I live. That seems like a problem. That's gonna be a problem later on. It's almost time to bust out the ice buckets and put my feet in them. Almost. Johnny's first time you've seen Snack? Oh yeah, he's great. He's a good boy. Actually, I should unlock this real quick. Let me move up for ya. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so good. He's perpetually chewing on something. The nice thing about pigs is you don't really have to worry about feeding them things that are poisonous, because for the most part, they can eat anything you can eat. It's great. Heavy metal screams, man. I've tried actually doing heavy metal screams. Problem is, I am not trained, so I injured my voice last time I did that, which was in high school. I gave it a shot. Wasn't really good at it, but I didn't have any proper training. I think it'd be cool. Can you imagine if I just started singing? Just busted out a heavy metal song right in the middle of a very like musical solo. Snack is perpetually what? Chewing. He's always chewing something. He's probably found something on the floor. I don't know which one of you has been feeding him. He's apocalypse food. Exactly. Philly gets it. Philly gets it. He's apocalypse food. Imagine if Honey started singing Devils Never Cry. I don't know why, but my brain read that as Devilman Crybaby, and I'm like, that is actually a really good song. I think it's sung by Queen Bee, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very, very talented and amazing artist. I'm gonna smother Snack with hugs, dude. I can't take it. Do it. You can give him all the hugs he wants. Look at him. Look at him. He's so good. Can't even blink at the same time. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks so slowly, but he has only good intentions. I could sing Necro... Ooh, my Necro Goblin arc. Dang. That is tempting. Necro Goblin's pretty fun to listen to. Sorry, I dropped my sandwich. Snack stole it. Oh, man. He doesn't need dinner anymore, then. That's plenty for him. Snack is a potato. Yeah, he's a little potato. He's a little potato. Also, no pretzel. Thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Whoa, half a year. Thank you. Gob. That's me. It's me. Also, Friendkin, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. He has 10 IQ, but 200 adorableness. Only charisma stats. Nothing else. But that's okay. Snack is eating the unsubscribed. He's just chewing on him. He'll eat your shoelaces if you're not careful. I have a very deep voice. Does that mean I'm a bass and singing? I have no idea. It might actually mean that, but I don't actually know. I haven't been trained. Nice, best boy, and best cop. I agree with you on the first part. For sure, Snack is the best boy. Does no wrong. He holds a special place in my heart. And perhaps in the future, my stomach. Do you take commissions for pets like Snack or VTubers told? Yeah, I do actually. They count as mini models. And fun fact, applications for VTuber models is going to be opening up on the 30th. So what day is 30th? I think that's Thursday? What day is that? Yeah, Thursday. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I wonder who's gonna apply. It's gonna be neat. But yeah, like if you are wondering how much it costs, you can do exclamation point commissions or commission. And you can see my website where the pricing is all there. Thank you, my mods, for setting that up. Jim, honey, why are you always threatening to eat Snack? It's not threatening, it's tempering my own expectations. You know? Making sure that I am aware of the situation. Times can get rough sometimes. You gotta be ready to just do what you gotta do. Use shoelaces? Sometimes. Sometimes. I can't teleport, right? Because that would explain the state of my shoes. You probably had the door left ajar in your house and he's just sneaking in, eating all your shoelaces because he can. Snack can switch his stats between strength and charisma at the blink of an eye. It's one or the other. It's a fun little trick he can do. He will either charm you or kill you. I came in hearing that's your pet and you'll eat him soon. Yes, you did. I spoke no lies. But for now, he is safe. Heck, I wouldn't be surprised if I like... No, we're not gonna go that route. Food shades are relentless. Exactly. You like fizzy drinks? I do like fizzy drinks every once in a while. Snack is a good friend. He would want you to eat him if you were gonna go hungry. Exactly. Exactly. And he is only the last resort. Like, I would not if I had other options. Can I have Pat Snack? Heck yeah. Let's go. Give him little head pats. Little ones. You know, for support. Imagine one day he'll get big enough to ride around on. Oh, he is. So for those of you who don't know, I actually shrink him down for streams so that he can walk around inside the tavern. He's actually quite large. Polymorph's a fun spell. Head pats, let's go. All right, let's switch on over to art before I get way too distracted. Because sometimes that happens. Sometimes I get way too distracted. It is now 7. Live2d. Let's go. Back to Chibi rigging it is. Also, he's just hiding under the desk. He's the true artist. Would you eat other goblets? No. I feel like that's a bad route to go. I don't think that'd be good. No. That would suck. Alright. Arms are stretched. We feeling good. Hey, Fairy King, what's up? I think you'd hit me with one of your goblin friendos. I need a goblin with dearly. Nope. I don't do matchmaking. You gotta reach out to people on your own. I actually had that conversation with one of my friends. It's just like, my friends are so good, my standards are so high for them, so they better find someone who treats them right. So I never introduce them to anybody. They're too good. Cool, really cool. How you have tracking for a pen yet? Yay, it's good. It's very handy so you can see where I'm pointing when I'm actually working. I found that was one of the annoying things with some tutorials is when I would do art and need a tutorial for it, I wouldn't know where the person was clicking when they said, oh yeah, add a new parameter or add a new toggle or do this. I had to watch so carefully to understand what they were clicking. And so I figured if you're trying to learn, having something like this would be very, very handy. Snack says you're an amazing one. He's an amazing little piggy. I'm glad he likes me. Because Snack's original size is 6 when he's stacked together. It's a lot. He pulls my carts. Also, Muriak, welcome back! Happy anniversary! Alright, did you end up going with pesto on that pasta instead of tomato sauce? I actually made Cove go and get me some tomato sauce on our way home, which probably wasn't the most polite thing to do, but I was stressed, it was hot, and I didn't have a car. So I was like, hey Cove, I know you just got off work and you're almost home. Can you please get me some tomato sauce? And she was like, okay, sure. I will, just because you asked nicely. The boar is invisible, the headbats just look a little less family friendly. Oh, they do. But y'all know what's really down here. There he is. It's the boy. Alright, I'm just gonna adjust this so that you can see what I'm doing. As today, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be working on physics a little bit, just for the head. Because that's always a fun one. Physics are really fun. Now, I haven't rigged up the rest of this eye, but that's okay. I could do that in my spare time. Y'all already know how to rig an eye from the last couple streams. I know without the tomato sauce, imminent panic. I cooked the onions and the meat, but I didn't have the sauce and the noodles were already boiling. I was a mess. I was an absolute mess today. It was rough, but I got spaghetti in the end, so it was worth it. There we go, got the earring physics. We're gonna make another folder. Let's do the hair physics. Actually, hat physics first. I forgot I put the poncho on. There we go. All right, we're gonna create a new parameter. So we're going to, let's see. I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible without adding too many physics parameters, because you can add a whole bunch to make it look super, super fancy. But for the sake of learning, it's probably best not to give you too much information, because that can very much overwhelm you. So let's make 3 physics parameters. We're gonna make hat X. And then we are going to set the minimum at -1. That is not the right one. I believe it's -1 to +1. There we go. That is not correct. Oh, 301, jeez. No, that's too big. Yeah, we need the one with the point in the middle. Should I write down my own shopping list? I should write my own shopping list. I should also meal prep for this week. What do you were? Thank you for the ear wiggles. An F2P Spy. Thank you for the resub. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. Has Snack ever give you licks like a dog? If so, what does his tongue feel like? Probably the same as what a dog's feels like, honestly. I don't pay attention to what a tongue feels like. Check your mask. Question, do you plan to do the hat physics or the floppy brims beyond the scope of these lessons? No, I'm gonna do hat physics. It's gonna be fun. Just because I want to teach you how to do basic mesh warp physics before I get into skinning, which would be some of the hair. Skinning is a lot more complex and is probably not something you should attempt if you are not comfortable with the software. So for now, I'm just gonna do basic mesh warp physics. Oh, Cherry, good news. I just applied to college for my art degree, going for game model animation. Ooh, have fun. Yeah, art school's a lot of fun. Like, it's different for everybody, but like if you find a good crowd of people, they're good people to hang around. Because they're all funky and fun people. Alright, yeah, it's 1. Excellent. I'm gonna duplicate this, right click, replicate, and then we're going to rename it hat Y. That way I don't get too confused. Hattie. And then replicate it again, and we're gonna call it flare. I don't know if we're gonna use this one, but just in case, I'm gonna make it anyways. Alright, cool. Echo, have you ever tried making tomato sauce from scratch? Just wondering. I haven't tried. It seems like a lot of work, and I don't know what goes into it. His snack was already mini, getting a mini to go with a mini. No, I'm not gonna put a mini in there. Because the chibi is supposed to be kind of like a tutorial for people, and I don't want to add in pets, because that is a whole lot of work and a lot of information that some people probably aren't ready for, and I don't want people going ahead of themselves because it can be a bit confusing. You have a day job that's not drawing? Nope. I do streaming and commissions for my income. I'm very fortunate that I can do that because like not a lot of people I know can do that. It's pretty incredible that I get to do art for a job. I've always wondered what it looks like setting physics for such and such for different parts of a model. It's a bit different, yeah. It's a weird way of doing it, but it's kind of fun. Howdy, Garrett. Day's been good. Phantom Hex. Just want to say I appreciate you sharing the whole creation and rigging process for a model. Makes it all seem less overwhelming, and I may actually give it a try. Yeah, definitely. Said it before, I'll say it again. If you don't have the budget for a model, like to commission one, definitely look at tutorials. There are a lot of tutorials online. All right, let's see. We got the hat brim shade, so that should be stuck together. Put them into a warp deformer. I know you can't see it, unfortunately. Brim. Yes, create that here. So now we have the hat brim inside of this mesh warp here. This box. And then we're going to get the top hat pieces. Let's select all of these. Patches should be in there, band should be in there, buckle. Yeah, that should be it. So we're gonna call this top hat. Top hat mesh deformer. Now we can move the entire thing around here. I'm waiting until May 14th, 2023 because that's when me and my BF got together. That's adorable. Oh, that's absolutely adorable, Summon. Do you have any tips to someone who wants to start with 2D rigging? Like where to start and what to rig? Also love your content. Thank you, Dawnbliss. You can rig whatever you choose. I would recommend though, if you are just beginning, to rig something that is comfortable to you, that is not too complex, and to, like maybe a chibi model of a character you enjoy or you design, because that can simplify a lot of the learning aspects. We're gonna close this. There we go. It honestly barely matters what you do with your life if you do it with good people. Kinda, yeah. I mean, like, it depends on what someone's looking for in their life. Casper left to pick up my sibling from work on the way back. They told me their coworker said I'm a good brother. Aww. So I told my sibling to tell their coworker to eat shit. I'm a fucking menace. Unrelated, I've lost so much weight from tire eating that none of my pants fit anymore and I've never felt so sexy. Feels weird. Listen. is good. If you feel good about yourself, that's good. Also, being physically fit, also a bonus, you know? Good for you. Congrats, Jasper. Man, I want to get strong. I don't necessarily have time to yeet tires, but if I can just get a little stronger. Actually, we are going to really quickly edit this because I added the hat brim, which cuts the hair pieces so that nothing leaves the hat, but it doesn't fit inside the mesh warp. If you look at this, the mesh warp is small and doesn't cover this. So the red one is where it should be, and the green one is where it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this, hold Control, and just stretch it over the piece. Now I have a mesh warp that fits it all. Pretty easy to correct. You got to do that before you start attaching it to any parameters, though. Otherwise, it'll lock in and it'll look funky. Watching these streams has convinced me to try and make my own model. I'm not an artist, though, so trying to make something interesting through programming. Ooh. Does sound pretty cool, actually. Wandering Dragon, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Thank you so much. Welcome back. And Wolf's On, dropping by and dropping bits. I'm currently addicted to Hero Forge. I don't even order anything. Character creation just like cracked me. Yeah, character creation's super fun. I think that's kind of why I like the beginning parts of Final Fantasy. It's just so good. It's just so good. Rena, favorite fantasy series in their setting? I love the Percy Jackson series. Like, I know it's not mythologically accurate, but still great. Finale, gonna go for now, but it's been great being here and I hope to catch you on another stream. Catch you later, take it easy. Jasper, do not yeet tires. My hands keep losing circulation all the time. I need deep tissue massages so bad all the time. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, be careful. Put weights on your stylus? That's some big brain thinking right there. Ooh. My stylus would just scrape my screen. Oh, speaking of professional activities, found out I'm taking a civil service exam in October, so now I'm trying to figure out where I put all my study skills back in school. Ooh, I know nothing about civil services, but good luck. Wait up, I'm halfway thinking drawing you and my gob doing power workout. Ooh, just say the word and I'm gonna do it. If you're feeling it, go for it. That sounds pretty cool. But yeah, someone actually, I don't want to call them out because I have no idea if they're comfortable with that. But someone asked me if there is a good way to learn how to make models, but without actually having to do the art, and made me consider making a template, kind of, for Live2d rigging. So I figured maybe I keep adding more projects onto my own laps. I gotta cool it. I gotta cool it a little bit. But I thought about it and I was like, a lot of people want to try rigging models, but they don't have the art skills for it. They don't have the art skills to start drawing it. And if they want to learn how to rig but not draw, then maybe it would be helpful if I made a quick chibi file that was just the pieces, and then someone could take it and try rigging it themselves. I think that would be pretty cool. It would take some time, of course, but you know, it would be a little bit of work. It'd also probably be like a very neutral, like not character palette, like, you know, those like it would just be like probably a bald chibi model with big old eyes and very simple body. Chibi template sounds so helpful. Yeah, exactly. Because this technology is kind of new still. It's not fully well known, and it can be very expensive for people who can't afford, you know, the art, the cutting, and the rigging, or the time. So I want to try to find a way to make it like more accessible while also trying to fit in the amount of work I have to do. So it's a lot of, maybe I could do it this way. Let me just really quickly, before I get too distracted, back at, we're gonna call this Y. Actually, no, we're gonna call it X. No, actually, we're gonna call it Y. Yeah, there we go. So what class are you? Wizard, sorcerer, warlock, bard? Not super combat-y, but good for support. Dauntless, going to bed past 4 a.m. Yep, understandable. Hope to catch you on the stream soon. Yeah, take it easy, Dauntless. Get some rest. And Avigdorn, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. 8 months going on vacation, so glad I could get the stream. Thank you. Happy 8 months, and I hope you have a good vacation. And Topher One Eye, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Take it easy. Death, thank you so much. Oh gosh. Cairo, thank you for the posture check. I'm just thinking of... So one of the things that I have a bit of trouble with, honestly, is I have trouble doing art while people watch. In fact, I have trouble doing anything while people watch. Mage Vivica, hey! How are y'all doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. What are you doing? How's it going? Nice hat. Ooh. Thank you. I'm sure you can appreciate some hats as mage yourself. Oh, you were playing Elden Ring. Nice. Nice. Oh, did you get a good hat though for an Elden Ring? Is that why the raid message is that? Because honestly, Elden Ring has some good fashion choices in there. Also, Elden Ring's so much fun. And Anonymous, thank you for getting such a Jedi. Thank you. And Triton of Atlas, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. What a nice chat. Seriously, y'all are so awesome and you deserve some love. Yeah, this chat is... Y'all are all so kind. Thank you. Luki, asking for advice. Do you have any tips on pressing the start streaming button without being a nervous wreck? No. Do it. Do it. Turn their nervous energy into ramblings until you get comfortable. That's all you gotta do. Accept it, you yourself as you are. Speaking of, I gotta move this up a little bit. I gotta become a little bit taller. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit taller. There you go. Now my hair's not getting cut off. Mage, I'm told I have a good hat. My astrologer is actually wearing a stylish blue hood with Carrion Royal set. The Carrion's Royal set's nice. Good choice, good choice. We appreciate giant hats around Mage Tower. We do indeed. Listen, everyone can appreciate a nice big hat. If they're doing speed laps with commentary for art. Plague does that so we can focus on his art and still do content. Maybe. That could be an interesting idea. Let me take a real quick sip. Thanks, Raging Minnesota. I don't know why that name is especially funny to me. Minnie's so cute. Thank you, Mercy. We're working on rigging the hat physics so that they're nice and bouncy today. Elden Bling, yes! Oh. Once you get to a certain point in Elden Ring, it's just fashion souls. No, in some Asian magic systems, calligraphy is a component of enchanting, and in plenty of cultures, art can literally capture or embody the spirit of the thing it depicts, so art can easily be a valid subtype of wizard. I didn't think about it like that, but maybe. But yeah, Luki, if you're nervous when you're starting to stream, I think the best thing to do is not to treat it like a performance. Just treat it as if you are recording yourself, having fun. And that is important, that you have fun. Part of it might be changing your perspective or the way you treat streams. If you see it as like maybe public talking, that can make it very nerve-wracking. But if you're treating it more as like, oh, I'm hanging out with some people on the internet for fun in a very safe, controlled environment, that's good. That's a bit of a more comfortable way of seeing it. I'll go over. Hey, good to see you. Happy to hear you. Glad to know you. Oh, I thank you. It's very kind of you to say that. I got so distracted. I forgot what I was going to name this warp deformer. Hat. Brim. Flare. There we go. Alright, so we got one which is hat brim flare. We're gonna call we're gonna make another one. Called hat brim X. We're gonna call this hat brim Y. Because the physics, usually whenever I do physics, I put the physics mesh warps inside of the angled mesh warp. So what the angled mesh warp is for the rotation. So the ups and downs, the lefts and rights. We're call this hat brim XY because it rotates with the X and Y. That's 3. That's kind of fairly simple. Just 3 physics. You can even have 1 if you wanted. Just 1 is enough for extra movement. You don't need to have them. Hey Zero, how's it going? We're doing well. If you get nervous streaming, maybe you could try out a pre-recorded videos with commentary first, then slowly branch out. Just keep it chill and won't be too bad. Good night, Summit. Take it easy. Get some rest. Yeah, it's different for everyone. Public speaking terrified me when I thought of it as talking. It became a lot easier when I thought of it as performance. True, it could be different for everybody. Echo, I restarted a game in Dragon's Dogma since the second game was announced. That game is so underrated. I've heard it's really good. Hey Dub, what's your favorite workout, even if it's hard? I really like sports, competitive sports. I feel like that's one of the best kinds of workouts, as well as like it's very satisfying because it's a game. It distracts you from how tired you are. All right, we're gonna go with the acronym. The X actually underneath the Y, just for organization's sake. So for X, we're going to make it here. So the middle is always going to be neutral, no physics. We're gonna move it to the left. And then for the hat brim, we're going to move it to the left. This. And I'm gonna push it a little bit. We're gonna make it really extreme. So even if it looks a little funky right now, when it does express its physics, it won't be like that. It'll be a lot more subtle. We're gonna go to the same thing. Back of the hat. We're gonna call this back of the hat X. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, should be kept separate. Well, actually, let me get rid of. We're just gonna call this back hat Y, put it underneath into the hat brim X. Right, I forgot it has to be at the center. Then you put it in. There we go. And now, moves. Now the hat has X physics this way. We're gonna do the same thing, but the opposite direction. Go over here. Flash Green, my voice is doing pretty good. Just gave it some rest yesterday and it's feeling a lot better. You're just dunking off. I'm pretty good at competitive sports. I'm pretty okay at them. They're also just very fun. Alright, keep that there. There we go. Now that is for the lefts and rights. Ta-da! And that's how you make physics, or at least the parameters for physics. Now I'm gonna go a little bit of an extra mile. And what I'm gonna do is, you see the cuts in the hat, up here and up here? We're gonna add them there too, so. We're gonna create a new one. That's the overhat cut. X, continuous creation, overhat cut Y, great. And now, with the X, we're gonna create the parameter here. The hat, let's see, the cut should move over this way. What is it missing? This is being cut by the hat brim. This is being cut by nothing. Okay. Let's see, this is at 500, this is at 500. And hat brim is at 705. Okay, that makes sense. Change this to 710. See if that changes anything. Yeah, that changed it. Okay. So I had to bring it up in the hierarchy so that it shows up. It wasn't showing up earlier. Here, by far my favorite workout is sit-ups, mainly because I want abs. Listen, that's good. It's pushing you to do the exercise you need. That's good. Go back to previous question. Sport to play. It's probably soccer if you're lucky. Volleyball is really fun though. Paddleboard? Is that a sport? More of an activity. I'm glad you're streaming today. I just found out that I'm sick, so your streaming today makes me feel better. Oh, I'm sorry he's sick, but I'm glad you get to relax and feel better today. Yeah, thanks for the breathe redeem. There we go. Alright, we're gonna attach this here too. Now you can see that the cuts move along with the physics. Not completely, I still have to do it on this side. Actually compress that a little bit. Just make it a little smoother. There we go. Here. Press it again. There we go. And same thing with the underhead cut X over here. Gotta move all the way over here. It is too high in the hierarchy. Okay, we're gonna change that. Turn it down. We're gonna put it at 485. Now does that interfere? Nope, it doesn't. Perfect. Now we have the hat physics that has lefts and right. Ta-da! Fairly simple. Closest thing I have to a workout is literally how I get to work at the moment. Walk, play an IRL game of Frog, or at least thrice survive at work. I mean, walking's pretty good for you. It's not a bad way of doing it. Have you ever thought of becoming a beekeeper? I have thought of being a beekeeper. It does look like a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm cut out for it, but I think I would enjoy it for a little bit. Raging Minnesotan, can you give me a goth nickname? I don't know why, but Raging Minnesotan's already a really good name though. The goth names are usually very noun based. Sometimes you get them that are also adjectives, you know. Like sweetling or leaf or branch, stuff like that. The irony of loving bees but being allergic to them. Oh, dingus, that sucks. Oh, yeah, that does actually really suck. Spoon Goblin. There you go. Spoon. Spoon's a good name. Homegrown honey sounds like a cool idea. It does sound like a really cool idea. All right, so we got the lefts and rights here. Let's get going on the top of the hat though. For the top hat here, I'm gonna keep a couple things separate. I'm gonna keep the chain and the tip of the hat separate. So we're gonna call it the tip hat X. Continuous creation, tip hat Y, continuous creation, and then tip hat. Or XY for rotation. Probably not necessary, but just in case, we'll add it. Does that mean we can call you Adorable Hun? I don't know. Because that could be someone's name. Someone could just be called Adorable. Honestly, I got an over-the-phone interview in an hour for a job at a pet shop. That sounds like a really good job. I hope you go do well, and I hope you're not too nervous. Mr. Monitor. Yes, there is a little hidden guy on my lap. He's keeping me company. He's giving me shade from the heat. It's actually starting to cool down, thankfully. Oh, okay, let's see. We gotta go back to this. here, it needs to go a little bit further down because it's leaving the edge a little bit. Put it back. This way. There you go. Ah, and it leaves. So we're gonna fix that. There we go. All right. This looks a bit cleaner. Yeah, it looks a bit cleaner. I can move it down a little. No, I can't. Just kidding. Carrot, I have quite a green thumb, so I really love bees. Frogs also eat a lot of insects that are harmful to plants, so I love them too. Oh, frogs also eat a lot of insects. Yeah! I love frogs. They're so cool. Elijah! Thank you so much for the head pats. I wasn't sure if I read that correctly. That's not for now, that's for later. There we go. See you, Leon. Take it easy. Daria. Scott, recently found that your Twitter and just... What about the goodest boy, Abe Sapien? Ah, I love Abe Sapien. He is my childhood crush. Among the many. But, listen, one day I'm gonna make an Abe Daki, and it's gonna be great. I will bring it on stream. Right now I've only got like a couple Dakis. Like, let me put Snack away. Snack, get out of here. Come on, leave. Keep going, boy. There we go. We got him. Current Daki that I have. Let me just grab it real quick. Is it too small? Nah, it's not too small. This is the current Daki I have. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller for now. Neko was so kind to give me this one. A little Daki of my wife? She's for moral support. Excuse me? Excuse a what? A what? Booty warrior, a what? She's not a clown. She's a jester. There is a difference. There is a clear difference. See those jingly jangly things on her hat? That's a jester right there. She didn't have a clown nose. Abe Sapien was a Hellboy? Yeah, Abe Sapien was Hellboy. Raging Minnesota, I have to go to bed. Good night. Is it possible you can make me a better name? I think you gotta name yourself. That's what a lot of goblins do. They just name themselves. So it's up to you. Be your own person. Choose your fate. Okay, I feel like making a full Daki will stop you halfway because you would not be able to pass the abs. I might make him clothed. Just because abs, you know? I don't want to make it weird. I don't want to be inappropriate. I got a crush on Abe. I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable. So he's probably going to be clothed, like in a wetsuit or something. She's got the bells that jingle, jangle, jingle. Yes. They jingle, jangle while she walks across the floor. It's adorable. Alright, we got the hat. Back and forth. Man, I gotta go faster than this. This is part of the reason why I kind of struggle with streaming art. Is this model could take me easily 4 days. Just 4 days if I don't have to perform or do anything except for work on the model. But sometimes like reading distracts me, and the need to explain what I'm doing and write off the reasons why I do certain things and slow me down and make me like second guess myself, which kind of sucks. No, honey whips, jumps, cushions. Excuse me? Excuse me? I do no such thing. We do not do any such thing. Eternal Clips, thank you for the resub. Happy 11 months and welcome back. Hello. Fishman need a water suit. He needs a land suit. Listen. This is what happens when you're into mermaids. And then you grow up and you watch Hellboy. Don't lie to yourself. You're gonna make a non-clothed version just for just for me. Nobody else can see that. Orange Frost, thank you for the 100 shinies. Thank you. Neon, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You came in at an interesting time. I have no defense for myself either. This is Jummy. She's great. I love her. She's another streamer. Absolutely funny. Shoot, my brain's frazzled now. Y'all made me think and get embarrassed. Why? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, why is it? Why is it? No. No, it's correct. -1, 0, 1. Okay, yeah, that's correct. I don't know why it was looking funky. So, we're gonna do the hat brim Y. So, left is down, and then right is up. Just keep that in mind. So, we're gonna do the down angle first. So, the hat will bounce. Oh. The hat is going to bounce this way. We're gonna make it go extra low. We're also going to bring the... Actually, we'll do that afterwards, but for now, we're going to do the overcut Y. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Stretch it. There we go. Jasper, I'm so sad I have grapes but no spaghetti to put them. Be your own chef. Make your own spaghetti specifically for those grapes. Also, Gecko, thank you so much for the shout out to Jummy's World. Yes, if you haven't seen Jummy, Jummy is one of the funniest streamers I know. Like, absolutely so kind, so funny, just so witty too. Like, everything she says is hilarious. To the point where I actually, I hung out with Jummy for a couple hours on, not How Smooth Was Your Brain, it was Chat Knows Best. I actually lost my voice for a little bit because I was laughing so hard hanging out with Jubby. So funny. It makes me smile every time I watch her streams. Jasper, I suppose I could put the grapes in my pizza, but it's not the same. It's not quite the same. It's a little bit different. Your pen model is slightly lower than where you're clicking. Just want to let you know. Yeah, it's a little bit lower. I do my best, but unfortunately there are some limitations with the tech. Gary, I feel like I break a rib every time I watch Jummy streams because I laugh so much. Yeah, Gary. Jummy is hilarious. I love Jummy so much. Just the things that she says off the top of her head are so funny and so snippy and so good. Like, I feel like I'm getting funnier the more I hang out with her. It's amazing. Thing is, that Uno stream was absolutely hilarious too. It was awesome to see Cursed Honey come out. Uno just brings out the toxicity in me. You never can't do anything about it. Alright, I messed up a little bit. There we go. I needed to keef it. So keying it and making it move down here, stretching it out a little bit because it's being stretched down. Alright, cool. Stretching it down, and then we're going up. I love Jummy. So far, our only interaction is just making fun of each other, and I love it. Yes, Garrett. It's so good. Ruthless Uno, Ruthless in Sport Court. I played a win. Honey, the model looks so cute. I love the outfit. Thanks, Ray. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing my best. Chat is distracting me, but we're doing the hat physics right now. It's gonna be good. Oh, I'm so excited to see this in action. Hat brim Y. Yep. Alright, we're going up a little bit. We're gonna squish it up. Up. Yeah, let's keep it that way. And then up like this. I will adjust the rest of the hat in a moment. We're just focusing on the hat brim right now. I have to draw this outfit. Oh my god, the hat's so big. It's so good. I'm so pumped. I'm so excited to model this in action. It's gonna be fun. Or not model it, but like wear it. Going up, and then here, but we're gonna compress it because that's how cloth works. I think. I'm gonna have to start doing like actual cloth studies in a little while. I tried for a little bit and it was good for my cloth anatomy, but it's so time consuming. There we go. Now we have the down. So ups and down, that's as far as it'll go. You usually model it so that it goes lower than you think because it will only stay there for like barely a frame. For the most part, when you have physics, unless you really ramp up the physics, it will stay around this range. So keep that in mind. The more you push the extremes, the further your model will be able to move. Yeah, we also got lefts and rights though. It's cute. All right, I think that's it for those. Now we're gonna do the hat flare. So just put it at reset to default values. We're at cut Y. Brim flare. There we go. So the flare is a little bit of an extra fancy step, but it's not too fancy, so I figured it'd be okay to show y'all. Flare is when you add volume to it. So you know when you, if you have a skirt and you jump up and down with it, the skirt will flare out when you jump, or it will compress in. So basically this is kind of a stretch and squash situation. Pretty sure you can kind of grasp it if you were, well, if you had a floppy hat, it would squash and stretch if you're moving up and down. Here, my baby brother calls you the Green Goblin and says Spider-Man needs to stop him. You know what? That's a new one. That's a new one. Tell you brother the Green Goblin says hi. Alright, so I think, if I'm not mistaken, down, so to the left, is going to be a squish. We're going to squish. There we go. We're kind of just trying to make it puffy right now. Go. Not bad, not bad. For a fairly simple model, it's pretty good. And then we're going to take the... actually leave those real quick. Up a little bit. I should just make sure it's there. I like to do this fast so you can kind of grasp the concept and I don't have to go too in depth with it. Nope. Higher. Hey Lily! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. How you doing? Steve's a goblin? Where? Steve's every morning looking in the mirror is like, who is that? Why are they here every day? Your god doesn't have a huge magical hat. You're doing it wrong. Listen, big hats on small beings. It's a good look. It's a good look. Also, Ulrich, thank you for the posture check and the 100 shinies. Nice. Thank you so much. Oh, my back. Ooh. And Albedo, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the shout out to Steez. Steez is another goblin in case you would like to see another very nice gob vtuber. Very fun times in his chat, just lurking. Hey Discord, what's up? I was small and green cute today. I'm doing pretty good. Really, two hot friends not responding Art hard needs sleep. Yes, get some sleep. And maybe like if you want to, you can take a cold shower. That might help. I'll probably take a cold shower after this, honestly. Showers are so nice. Shower sounds really good right now. I need to make one more. Need to make one more mesh work. And then we're gonna relabel this under hat cut X. We're gonna call it flare. There we go. We're going to put this back to normal. And then go here. And we're going to put it here and stretch it. Cut and the hat should also stretch. There we go. Same thing with the top one. Cut. Over hat. Cut. X, Y. And then rename this to flare. There we go. Oops. In a little bit. Like this. Now. Yeah. I'm glad I'm gonna get some sleep, but before I do, peace. Or that's booty word, my bad. Also, thank you for the 500 shinies, jeez. And Quill, welcome back. Happy anniversary. Happy Monday, too. Onyx, hey honey, you're missing out on the thing on Wednesday, right? Just checking because I'm having trouble remembering. Yeah, I'm not doing the Wednesday thing. I have to catch up. I've fallen behind with my work because art block hit really hard last week. So I pretty much took that entire week to not do art and just recover. Because whenever I hit art block, usually what it means is that I have been working on a project too long and my brain is not seeing a finished result. So it's feeling like I'm just working to no end. So I had to take a break, work on something else that would make me feel like I completed something, give me my confidence back. And then, and now that that has happened, I'm back to normal. I'm feeling pretty good. Art's come back. And yeah, you just can't push it sometimes. But I have fallen behind on my schedule, so I gotta work. But how's the model coming? Model's coming good. It's going a little slow, but that's okay. We're taking our time. Love the chill music. Thank you. It's the League of Legends Diana playlist. All right, hat flare out now. All right. If I flare out, we're going to this. This one's fun. So it's like the opposite. All you want, Excuse me, what? Black Blood, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Jeez. Thank you so much. I thought you were gone and I thought you were like, oh yeah, before I go, bye. And I was like, yeah, sure, take it easy. And all of a sudden it's just like, oh, my feed's messed up. Oh no. Black Blood, thank you for the 20 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Gecko Bunny always at work. Yeah, I do. I didn't do much work last week because I was rested. But this week, I got work to do. Ooh, jeez. How'd you do on a PC instead of mobile? I see. Yeah, I've never tried using Twitch on mobile. I in fact don't have the app on my mobile. I've only got it on PC, so. Thank you so much, Blackblood. That is incredibly kind of you. You did not have to do that, but I do really much appreciate it. Whew. You're hooked. The sudden surge in Goblin and Clown Girl love gives me anxiety because now I feel constantly exposed. Oh. You're feeling like you get to enjoy the new content. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. We're in a comfy say so place. Don't worry about it. All right, I gotta do a flare for this. There we go. That's pretty good. Just these clowns. Listen, I like clowns. I'm not actually afraid of clowns. A lot of the like childhood fears that seem to haunt a lot of people didn't seem to really affect me, thankfully. So like, I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not really afraid of clowns. What else is there? I mean, taxes scare me, but taxes should scare everyone. Twitch Mobile is confusing. I've heard it's very confusing. Well, this Twitch Mobile app is janky at best. Source Android app makes me want to yeet my phone in Laura Prince. Yeah. I leave for a few minutes, I see a jummy body pillow next to you. What happened? I got a body pillow. I got a nice little jummy body pillow to keep me company. I hope Jummy's okay with this. Listen, this Daki's comfy. My artist friend has been talking about Art Fight coming up next month. Have you joined one? I don't know what Art Fight is, actually. I'm so isolated in my art that I don't really know what Art Fight is. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I don't like them being in my space. That's fair. Nah, only heights and needles. That's fair, yeah. Needles are a little bit scary. But like, I have seen like people who have the chunks out of their arm scars, and I'm like, you know what? I'd rather take the needle. Good evening, Tuesday. How's it going? Johnny, I'm back. Thankfully I finished what I had to do quickly. Hope the stream's going well. Going alright. Working a little slow, but that's alright. We're taking it easy, not rushing. Gotta do the flare. Gotta do the overcut flare. Yeah, this actually has to do this a little bit. This should actually move out here. That makes a bit more sense. Yeah, alright. And then this. Now the bottom hat. Under hat cut flare. That. Go over here and we'll compress it a little bit. Twist it. Oh. There we go. Gonna move it up a teensy bit. There we go. That looks a bit better. Whew. Hey, Coromendel. Having a good day and stay safe? Yeah, I'm taking it easy. Johnny, at one point I was so scared of needles I actually asked the doc to freeze my arm so I couldn't feel the needle enter. You know what? If that's what you need to do, sometimes that's what you gotta do. It's an internet event where artists join two teams and fight each other by drawing a character from someone on the other team, and you draw theirs to fight back, earn points. Oh, okay. Jenny, your avatar? Yeah, my avatar's 2D. I made it myself. A lot of people seem surprised that my avatar's 2D. Like they're like, I like your 3D model, and I'm like, thanks. I don't know how to do anything in Blender or Unity. I don't know 3D. I only know 2D. It's much easier to understand in flat. So. Thank you. I guess it's a nice compliment. Raven, I just want to say thank you for showing up in my life. Ever since I saw you for the first time, you were really funny, cool, and calm. I just knew this. Wow, this is. Thank you, Raven. I'm glad you found a good place to chill. This place is real nice, and it's thankfully due to chat being so cool. Also, Zombie Man, thanks for the earwiggles. Because that's a good ear. Thank you. I'd appreciate that. It helps when because I wanted to test out a almost 180 turn, so like I can turn my head almost completely to profile. And so it helps that before I do any rigging, I draw a character sheet where I turn around the head and make sure I get all the angles that I want. Helps with the rotation to make it look a little bit more like the volumes are consistent. I just realized something. I have been subscribed to you for 9 months. What should we call our stream, baby? If it's a girl, my vote is Ashla. If it's a boy, it's River. Ooh, I do like the name River. That's a very like a classy goblin name. Ashla's also really nice. Man, those are good names. Yeah, all right, we did the flare. And now it's time to do it for the other piece of the hat. You're going to put them on the same parameters here, just for simplicity. Normally, if I'm doing a more complex model, or if I'm actually doing a model for someone else, I would create 3 more different parameters. But for control, and for the sake of ease, for a beginner, it is probably best to keep it to 3 parameters for one object, such as the hat or the dress. Jin, I kind of want to sculpt your avatar now. Celebrate my ZBrush license. Yo, nice. I've heard good things about ZBrush. Or am I thinking of blend? Am I thinking of ZBrush, or am I thinking of grease paint? You need a license for ZBrush, actually? I have many questions. Let me take a real quick sip of water. It's getting hot again. Excuse me. One time I had to go and get a shot, but my veins kept moving. They took like 5 minutes slapping my wrist. Hey George, trade off with me. Keep slapping this person's arm. We need to find the veins. It keeps moving. Yeah, no, that's it kind of really makes you sore. All right, you did a phenomenal job with the ringing. It would be an easy mistake to make, but the work you put into the turn physics really shows. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad it turned out well, because it was a lot of work. Wow, this person's so cool and calm. I can watch whenever my anxiety is really bad. And my anxiety has never been so calm in the past 2 years. Oh, thank you, Raven. I'm really glad it's calm, because like, I've been having pretty bad anxiety lately. Not sure why, because it doesn't make a lot of sense. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, what am I afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid of. Doesn't make sense. But like, I definitely get how other streamers can help you calm down. Like I watch like Jump streams and Gary's and a lot of other Goblin streamers like Steez, just to like calm down and feel like I'm not alone. It's really nice. I've learned to appreciate streaming now. All right, we're gonna get this top hat, create new mesh warps. We're gonna call it a top hat. My previous creation, top hat, flare, and then top hat XY. There we go. I think we gotta get to serious business. I'm going to remove Jemmy. My pillow. What does Snack like to do when you work on art? He just wanders around. Sometimes he just hangs out under the desk. But other times he goes outside and goes for a little walk. When I hear the name River, I think about Doctor Who. Yeah! I love River's character. It's so cool. Jen, we learned about ZBrush in art school. It's like the best 3D sculpting / modeling tool available. Counterintuitive as hell, but still amazing. Ooh, okay. Alright. Pretty rare. I get bad anxiety too, but the stream and a lot of other VTuber streams help. Yeah, VTubers are awesome. And anxiety doesn't make sense. Yeah, Crasher, and I don't know why. It just happens to be like that. And sometimes you cannot stop it. You just gotta almost challenge it, you know? It's like, okay, do your worst. See what happens. Try it. Try me. You gotta be courageous and scare off your anxiety. Not for everyone, of course, but like that's what I have to be doing. I have to kind of like pump myself up. Gecko, once a nurse missed my vein 5 times. By the end of it was white as snow. Ooh, that sounds bad. That sounds real bad. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I tried to get over my fear of needles by... I decided to donate blood. I wanted to try it, and I was like, you know what, maybe if I do it often enough, I'll get used to needles. Because, like, shots would seem way less scary compared to a thicker needle taking your blood out. It kind of worked. I'm still a little bit afraid of needles, but, like, I won't be terrified going to get a shot, especially if I have a friend with me. It'll turn out okay. Let's see, we're gonna do the X. This is the left. We're gonna push it pretty far. There we go. Any recommendations for a beginner level art tablet? I've been thinking of getting into doing some more digital art since I built my PC, but I don't want to get kind of crab art tablet. I wanted the opinion of a professional. Ooh. I've heard good things about, well, because I use a Wacom 22-inch Cintiq Pro, but it depends on whether or not you're comfortable drawing, not looking at your drawing, like drawing on the tablet that is on the ground and looking at the screen as you draw, or if you want to draw directly on the screen. So you can kind of look at what you're comfortable with first, and that can narrow down what kind of tablets you're looking for. Yeah, worst case, I recommend starting with something within a lower budget, maybe something in the $300 range, or even lower if you're looking for a bamboo. I've never used a bamboo. I know some of my friends have, because it's cheaper. And if you decide you like digital art, or you're feeling it after a little while and you want to upgrade, you can look to more pricey options. So, Scholar Sinclair, thank you for the Breathe Redeem. My brother said if you draw me Destiny 2 characters, I'll give you $10. Nice. Hope he appreciates that art. Booty Warrior, I'm gonna head out for sleep, so good night, chat. It was fun. Thanks for coming, Booty Warrior. Take it easy. Nathan, I'm crocheting and listening to your stream. It's really relaxing. I happen to be doing art with you. Well, thank you. Crocheting is so hard. I've tried it. It's real tough. I can't get the thread tension correct. It's always wonky whenever I try. Knitting too. Sorry, I'm just stretching my back real quick. I had my dog miss my veins, so we switched arms. Cormando, no. Just had them miss more. Oh, no. Tuesday, thanks for letting me lurk for a while, but I gotta hop off. Take it easy. Get some rest. Emotional support, Joe Tech. She gotta go at some point. Sometimes you gotta be brave and go to places without your wife. Don't worry, I'm not Jem's only wife. She's married to Kajulu, just like Steez. Picked up a beginner drawing tablet from someone on Facebook Marketplace. It's not for everyone, but it's willing to take a look. Yeah, sometimes finding used tablets are really good because you can actually go to this person's place, see what it looks like, and see if it works, and decide if you want it then. You can actually see the size and gauge whether or not you're interested. I stole Cthulhu's Human tablet to sculpt art. Oh, Steez. Stealing from Cthulhu? Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. If you have someone who has a tablet and you can borrow it, try that first. Because yeah, Huion's apparently really good too. I have no experience with it though. I've only ever used Wacom. Because, like the tablet that I used, I learned on this kind of tablet, and so I stuck with it because it's just what I'm comfortable with. All right, let's see. Hat X, done. We're gonna do hat Y. It was one of those situations where it's like, stick with what you know. But now Cove has a really, really nice expensive tablet because she's been saving up and people have been helping fund for it. And so I'm like, oh, that is a deliciously beautiful looking tablet. I am tempted. I am sorely tempted, but it's like $2.5 grand, I think. Maybe it was only $2 grand. Perhaps. I'll think about it. Mine works perfectly, well, pretty fine, so I'm gonna use it till I can't use it, you know? Be more ecologically responsible. Don't want to throw something out just because there's a newer version. There we go, that's the down. Down. Take a little closer. There we go. Squish. Squish. All right, now the upward part. This one I could pretty easily just do this, and then put it down a little bit. And press. look right? No, I should go up. Stretching squash principle. A little bit lower. Yeah, that looks about right. So worked. Since I want a drafting table tablet, full-size tablet, about 2,000 sci-fi movie. That's big. That sounds pretty big. Jasper, my computer overheated and crashed, so meow, I'm in mobile. So yeah, I'm worried about that because this summer's gonna be hot. I will be on vacation for like August, so I will miss some of the heat. But yeah, just for the next month, I'm gonna have to be careful about when I do work. I might actually have to go outside during the times where it gets way too hot. That's not bad. Spite, so talented. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I hope you're doing good, Spite. If I'm not mistaken, Spite, you just unveiled a new model, right? Your new Hellhound model, if I'm not mistaken. You were always a Hellhound, but it's a new outfit specifically. Don't think about it, you already have Stoller Spicy Noodles now. The Steez are just married. And when you're married, I'm sure you can steal your art tablet from your significant other. Imagine Maychat being so big you could poke high holes towards the top and wear all of it over your whole body. That would be sick. That would just be a big poncho though, wouldn't it? I left the word down. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes words are funny and it doesn't make sense. Like tuba. Tuba's a funny word. What is this music? For me, it's definitely the vibe. Well done. Thank you. It's actually, it's a playlist from League of Legends. It's a creator safe playlist called Diana. You can save it for free and download it from YouTube. Or they actually provide links to download the soundtracks. There you go. Have a good night. See you on Friday. Yeah, see you Friday. It's gonna be fun. How many pieces of the model now have? Let's see. Settings of model object. Go guide. Art meshes vertex number. Selected object. Texture atlas. Display quality. I don't remember. There is a way to find it if you go to one of these settings. I've personally rarely ever looked at them just because no model that I've made has been heavy enough for me to warrant looking to see what I need to cut back on. I wouldn't be surprised if this model was about 300 pieces? Not that much. Well, it depends on who you talk to, but yeah, not too complicated for a model. Attila the Hobo, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Happy 7 months. Oop. And Name of Money, thanks for the posture check. Ooh. Drago, if you go see Rennie, you can get her equipment if you got it already. Yeah, I think I got her equipment. I think, yeah. Pretty sure I got her hat. Yeah. You find to say cloud long enough to stop sounding like a real word. Yeah, you can do that for almost any word though, right? Good night, Elected Sneezes. And Impact, thanks for the hydrate. Alright, we did the hat Y. It looks funny. With the hat flare. Let's do that. That's not it. That flare. There we go. Alright. Down. I'm just gonna crush this a little bit. Go with it. And here we're going to squish and stretch it. It's already squished and stretched when it goes up, but we're gonna have it do it when it flares as well. It needs to go down that far. Back up a little bit. Little. There we go. That looks a bit better. This needs its singular. We're all gonna say goodnight to you. You can't escape it. You want to do these transformations on the whole hat and not just the part excluding the chain. So I'm gonna do it on the whole hat, just because it's pretty fun to do it on the whole hat. But if you want to keep it separate from the chain, you would put the chain outside of the mesh warp and make its own mesh warp. I like to keep it together, that way it's a bit more controlled in terms of like simplicity. But if you are going more complex, yes, definitely separate them. Half face go brrr. But yeah, because the hat chain, I will be making it move on its own, separate from the hat. But for now, we're gonna keep it like this. Part of this is also a test. I'm kind of trying to see how far I can push the physics and simplify them. Because the way I do them now is very complex and everything is separated. And I'm trying to get away with how much I can push together. Now you can adorably pull your hat over your face when you're embarrassed. That's true. Or, if I wanted to, I could just take my hat off. Or even better, just go bald. No hat, no hair, no protection. Only shiny baldness. Even with the hat on. Yeah, I'll put that back. Oh, once I can afford it, I too will make floppy hat VTubers. You gonna get it? Yeah, I think you could do it if you want to. You could definitely do it if you want to. Here's a concept choosing hat VTuber. Hat VTuber is really pretty cool, actually. You get some nice physics in there. Jin, it's just like blood, death, and chemical warfare on one screen, and Honey bobbing a hat and giggling on the other. It's funny. It's funny seeing the hat squish. But yeah, and that's pretty much the hat physics for now. Now we are going to do, let's see, let's do the sleeve physics. So the physics of the dress. We're gonna put this into a new folder. Now, there are a couple ways of doing this. Because I'm making a simpler model, for me it is easier to do the physics first, because that's what I'm feeling like doing. But some people, and this is totally fair, like to do the rotations of the body first. And that is absolutely the way you should be doing it, if your model has more rotation. If it doesn't matter too much. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna do a little bit of, because the legs, the dress and the skirt is not going to move too much in terms of rotation, but there will be physics on it. So I'm gonna do that right now. I just have to create a quick, there we go, little mesh deform. Same thing with this, auto deform it, little deformation, and there we go. Did it on these, right? Yeah, I did on that, sweet. I'm gonna put grapes on everything, especially gonna put grapes on height. I will eat them. I will eat grapes. I love them. I knew it was a way. No one could have that messy hair every single day. It's just not possible. You just couldn't do it. Love to see where it where instead of just disappearing, the hat and the hair just shoot off like it had like a bullet. I mean, let's see. Because I can't make it too both. Well, I guess if I had put in the same hotkey. I like it. It's cute. It's so much fun. Yeah, I can make the irises teeny. Get eye contact with them. We'll keep them big though. Less creepy. Okay, it just seemed like you might not want to warp the chain on those physics directly. Also, I can't hear anything because D&D. No worries. It's, yeah. I'm trying to see what I can get away with in terms of physics. Like, this chibi model is a bit of a test for me. I'm gonna see what it looks like, because I'm not gonna do, like, any tests on particularly new models without, like, client's permission, of course. So the best way for me to test out new techniques is to actually do it on my own models and see what I can do. Because if I can find a way to simplify a certain physics parameter, it means that I can do it faster on the models. But if it fails, no worries. I've just done it on my own model, and it doesn't make that much of a difference. You know what slaps? Frozen grapes. Yes, frozen grapes are good. Oh yeah. Let me see grapes, big eyes. When she sees the last grape, tiny eyes. Death stare. Alright, let's see. Let's do the... Where is the skirt? There it is. So we're going to add new parameters. We're gonna add a parameter called dress X. And then make the minimum -1 and the maximum 1. And then duplicate it. Edit it and call it dress Y. I don't think we need to do dress flare for this because the dress won't be moving too much. But like, you can definitely do it. Alright, we're gonna get the skirt front and the skirt front shade because they should move together. We're gonna call that skirt front X. Front is spelled with a T. News creation, skirt front Y, and then skirt front XY. There we go. I've never heard some grapes from spaghetti. Listen, I'm learning too. It's a brand new thing. I didn't know it was actually a thing, and now I do. Put my sleeves back on. There we go. But wine and sauce is not that weird. Grapes would be more of a sweet though. Yeah. And to yell at my friend for unintentionally fueling my transformation into a grape monster. You're just opening our minds to the possibilities we did not know were there. Oh shoot, not that one. I want to select the shade of the skirt and the actual skirt. Skirt. Side. X. I spell with a B, not a C. Skirt side Y. And then XY. There we go. We tried another thing to replace the tomato sauce for the spaghettis, like cream, cheese, or something like the grapes. I thought about it, but I didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have pesto, I didn't have sauce. My fridge is pretty bare right now because I need to go shopping. This weekend was really busy because I went out to see some friends. So, did not have time to go shopping. Alright, we're gonna go with the skirt X first. Left is going to go this way. Oh, I forgot to include the line art. There it is. Okay. Line. Here. Forgot that I separated it by line art too. There we go. I'm going to real quickly select these, copy, use the line art, edit, delete these, and paste. There we go. Now they have the same mesh warp, meaning they'll move the same. Or they should in theory. There we go. Skirt front here. Delete it. And paste the same thing over. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Skirt front X. So we go all the way to the left. It should go all the way to the left. But should not move around the hips. Should just move around the skirt base. Make this a bit of a heavier cloth. Shadow seems to disappear a little bit. Go right. Here instead. Now we have the skirt moving left and right. Okay. Not bad. That's alright. Last thing I'm adding to my cursed grape tirade. Grapes on pizza works for me. I digs it and will be doing it again in the future. Alright. I mean, if it works on pizza, then why not? I mean, like, I've heard about pineapple on pizza. Grapes is not that far out of the realm of possibility. How easy is it to translate rigging in 3D programs to 2D? I have no experience in 3D programming or rigging. I haven't touched a 3D rigging program before except for Vroid, which is very just uses the base. So I would recommend doing a bit of research and seeing how 3D artists do it. Although my model does have air quotes 3D tracking, it's because I use a camera. I use iFacial mocap to capture my features, which is a 3D tracking program, but it's translated through VBridger, which is a converting program that can be added onto VTube Studio for specific mouth features. So technically, I have experience with it. I don't know if it's quite the same. I wouldn't actually know. I know Blender has some 2D rigging features. Yeah, I haven't touched Blender. Keep thinking about it, but keep chickening out. Y, that's a T. And skirt back XY. Okay. There we go. There we go. Right, put it all the way over here. We're gonna stretch it a little bit. Compensate. Also to compensate. Now the skirt should. It keeps blocking it. There we go. Fairly simple X physics. Yeah, corn on pizza is popular in Japan. Corn on pizza is okay. Just looking at Blender UI gives me nightmares. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get its UI, and I'm afraid. But I've been told that once you get used to it, it's fine. Corn on pizza is popular in a few different countries and it's weird. Nah, it's fine. I've tried it, it's not bad. Have you ever heard of corn on pizza? Ah, that's why I brought it up. Yeah, had it before. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. I wouldn't actively seek it out, but yeah, it's pretty good. Rotation. Is that skirts? Yep, that's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. Skirt over. There we go. Very basic lefts and right for skirts. That's not bad. Ever looking to pick up Blender, everyone goes to donut tutorial. Apparently, yeah, the donut tutorial is the way to go because it gets you used to the UI as well as you can kind of understand how to make shapes with holes in them. So if enough people say to go with the donut tutorial, I would trust them. Go with the donut tutorial. 2D mode is based on the grease pen, and I keep chickening out trying it too. Yeah, a grease pen sounds like a... It sounds useful, but it also sounds confusing as heck. If I said bear on pizza, that'd be crazy. Bear is pretty greasy, isn't it? It's like fatty, as far as I know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand how it works, but like it does work. I've seen some people with really good art from it. So maybe I'm just not grasping the concept yet. Alright, let's do the skirt front. X and Y. Push this down a little bit. Not too much. Not too much is gonna happen with this because we're not focusing too much on the skirt. Up to compensate. A little too high. You know, Blender is like the Unreal Engine of modeling software, capable of absolutely astounding things only if you can figure out what the hell's going on. Yeah. Yeah. Shows your penance to it. Yeah, it's a little wood. A little naturey. What does he gotta make do? Down a little bit. Really feel like I could go for some fancy right now. It's so hot. That would be really tasty. Oh man. I finally got Cove hooked on bubble tea. It just took the longest time. She doesn't like any of like the classic milk teas. She likes the fruity ones, and so I'm like, oh, okay, the perfect ones for summer. Well, I know what I'm getting next time I go out. I'm a green pepper and mushroom pizza person? Yeah, same. I like vegetables on pizza. Also, I know your dependence big. You thought of everything. Yeah, a lot of thought goes into a lot of the VTuber designs. I love when people come to me with like a concept and they just want like ideas to push it further, and whenever they want me to do a model for them, because like I love when people already have something in mind, but like I can always add to it, you know? Makes it fun. It's kind of special too, because it's like we could do something kind of surprising that you weren't really expecting. Pull this out a little bit for the flare. Cheating it a little bit in consolidating the flare into the Y parameter. Okay, we're gonna put there we go. Yeah, pretty subtle. Don't need anything too fancy. I'll do the back of the dress though, because that should actually react a bit. Let's go down a little bit. Up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit of dress movement there. Not too much. Yeah, what have been your favorite outfits to design on yours or any other model? Let's see. Favorite outfit to design. was probably current one I'm wearing. That's a fun one. It's pretty casual and nice. I also like the sleeves. But current favorite one, it's probably the demon model, like the one I'm working on right now. It's still in the concept stages because I'm testing out some new tech with it. Well, not new tech, new techniques with it. Seeing how much I can push a model's capabilities with rotation and seeing what looks better. So it's fun because it's fascinating. I like testing new things out with tech, and I can only really do that with my models because I don't ever want to test something out on someone else's model and go, sorry, this didn't work out. I have to start from scratch because that takes time and money. So usually if there's something new, like new tech, like the new 4.2 blend shapes or color changing tech, I will test that out on my models first to make sure it works before I offer it to clients. Funny story, I was told when I was young that boba and boba tea was fish eggs, so I never tried till last year. Someone was messing with you. Like boba's delicious. Tapioca pearls are great. Remember the Futurama episode where Fry bought the last anchovies just to put them on pizza? That episode made me feel bad. That episode made me feel a little bad. Sledgeman, thank you for the breathe redeem. And Rusted Bartender, thank you for the song redeem. Honey, not just making outfits, but making whole new sets of tech with them. Listen, let me your scope. I will. Oh, but I could try so many new things. I could do so much. I like looking around and seeing other people do models because I'm like, new piece of tech I can test, you know, new tracking feature, new shapes, new techniques for masks. I love to test that stuff. Waffles, delicious. Delicious coffee. Sounds like an interesting and also complicated thing to work on. It is. It's interesting and complicated. But in my opinion, it's very worth it. I can definitely see why some people don't want to do modeling. I absolutely understand because it is a lot of work and a lot can go wrong. But that's kind of the fun of it, you know? You can try new things and it doesn't always work out, but you can still do your best. Ah yes, knowledge. Exactly, Gecko, exactly. It's the pursuit of knowledge. And Jasper, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Nice, just in time for the song. Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck. Ooh. It hurt. It hurt a little bit. It makes you happy, then continue with it. Yeah, exactly. It's part of it is trying to find a balance between I only have so much time to test this tech because I need to make a model for someone else to you know, for money. Versus like if I finish this new tech and if it works, then I can now offer it, thus making a absolutely beautiful model look super cool with this new thing I've been testing out. So it's a bit of a balance with both. But the best part of it about making my own models is I can test them out on my models, and then if they work, they work. If they don't, not really a big loss. Heard sitting's the new smoking? Maybe. I don't think so, but like, it's not great for your heart. But smoking is I feel like a bit worse, but I'm not a doctor. Who knows? But yeah, let me pull up the song real quick. All right, I'm gonna sing a song by Lorde. Oh, I really want to listen to Lorde's albums again. Melodrama's so good. It's gonna called White Teeth Teens. It's a good one. It's a good one. Apparently vaping's worse than smoking. I have no idea. I was never into smoking as a teen or anything, so I just avoided it. Let me take one more sip of water. Okay. We wouldn't be seen dead here in the day I guess you're lucky that it's dark now. And if I like it, then we'll stay. Impress the Empress, take a shot now. We got the glow in our mouth. White teeth teens are out. Oh, white teeth teens are up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. I like your reckoning. We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop us. If you want, we'll help tonight, just split his schemes. We'll give the bruises out like gifts. You'll get the picture of your dreams. I won't be smiling, but the notes from my admirers fill the dashboard just the same. We got the glow in our mouths. White teeth teens are out. Oh, white teeth teens are up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. I like your reckoning. We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop us when we're up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop. We got our, I like your reckoning. We got our methods and there's nothing here to stop us. I'll let you in on something big. I am not a white-teeth teen. I tried to join, but never did. The way they are, the way they seem, is something else. It's in the blood. Their molars blinking like the lights in the underpass where we all sit and do nothing and love it. And everything works out so good. I wear the robe like no one could. Everything works out so good. I wear the robe like no one could. Everything works out so good. I wear the road like no one could. It just repeats that for a little while. Thank you for the song redeem. And Some Coyote, thank you for the resub. Happy anniversary. Hope you've been having fun. I've been trying to sing softer songs lately. I've been singing a lot of musical stuff, but like soft songs are really nice too. Thanks, Jedi. I want to get better. I'm gonna get better. Oh, thank you, Slidgeman and Raven. One of those trills was nuts. That was great. Thank you. What's a trill? Wait, is that when you like let your voice waver a little bit, like vibrato? Because I know what vibrato is. I just don't know what a trill is. They were all good, but that one was awesome. Thank you. Trills is little wavers on the high bits. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. I can't believe it's been a year. I know, Coyote, right? Come so far. You remember when I had that old model? The one that would barely track my mouth? The one where the ears and boobs bounce the same? Ooh. I've come a long way. I'm proud of myself. I'm still proud of the old model, though. Like, for the information I had, that was pretty good. Alright, I did the skirt. That's pretty good for dress physics. So it means something different in music. Yeah, I have no idea. When you roll your R. Oh, yeah, like... Yeah, like a cat. Like a little anime cat girl. You've come a long way. Yep. I'm pretty proud. Are you gonna become Tony Stark with models? Honey 4.0, Honey 10.0, Honey 15. Well, this current model is Honey 2.6, so yeah. We just gonna keep going up. Each new model is a new gen. Ever noticed that boobs and ears bounce at the exact same magnitude and frequency? Exactly. Technically, I was right before, but this just looks a little bit smoother, you know? Just go up. I'm excited to see what Honey 5.0 looks like, because that's gonna be... I don't know, what would I do? What would I do to keep upgrading the models? I guess try new color techniques? I really liked all your models, like the little chapters in your streaming career. Yeah! Very much so. They're little... not monuments, like, they're like photographs in time. And you get to see all the different phases you go through. One phase is consistent, though. Wenchcore. Rusted Bartender, thanks for the good song. Night will tune in when you get to Honey version 69. Heck yeah. Take it easy. Thank you for that redeem. And Nigel, thank you for the eel wiggles. Nice. Oh yeah. Ooh, speaking of, that's actually a physics we can do today. We can do the ear physics. So let's go with... let's take the hat off. Earring physics, we have hat physics, dress physics. The brows are there, we only use Y for that. Let's make a new one. And for ear physics. That's not how you spell it. There we go. Call this ear Y physics. -1 to +1. There we go. So, just gotta select it. There we go. Okay. We have the earrings. We have to put these together. Create a new warp deformer. Call it... actually, we don't have to. We're going to create a new one on top there. Ear... wrong one. Don't press that. Here are... Y. Yeah, we'll just call them Y. And create. I don't know why it's so rotated. Let's fix that real quick. So holding control and doing this. Hold control to do this. Resize it a little bit. There we go. That looks about right. This is going to be the new XY. Okay. This will be the new Y. And then we're just going to 3 points. It's down. We're going to really push it. Because if you push it further, it will show up a little further, you know? It will show the extra bounce. There we go, and now we're gonna go do the up angle. Honey and the Honeyverse. One day there will be like 50 different models on this screen, and it will all be me in different phases of my life. Do you roll your R's with the tip of your tongue, like in Spanish, or the back of your throat, like Dutch? Don't they do back of the throat with French as well? Just like there's, yeah, front of the mouth, because I took Spanish and French, and they're different R's. It sounds weird. It's like, and then, they're different. It's weird. I'm trying to think of a French word like cause. And then there's gracias. Yeah, the two R's are different. 5.0 is going to be about nanomachines. I'll be doing a mech. Saw really awesome Taco Bell ad on here. By the way, happy day or tonight. I'm doing good, Equinox. Hope you're doing good. French is 30, Spanish is tip of the tongue. Yeah, exactly. I remember my Spanish teacher made a big deal of that. He was like, no, 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 it's in the front of your mouth, not the back. I don't know why I gave him a British accent. He was Spanish. Alright, we got the down, we got the up. So in case you're wondering why the earrings are not deforming, it's because they're in rotation deformers, so they don't actually deform that much. Fun little fact. So now we have the up and down of this ear. So it'll bounce like that. Normally I would add 2 or 3, one for flare for the tips and then one for the flare for the base, but we're just gonna keep it fairly simple up and downs. Gandalf, you're so cute. Why, thank you. That's very kind of you. Bubs, what's up? I just finished a 12-hour stream for hitting 100 followers, and I'm here to relax and keep it up. You're an amazing artist. Thank you. And congrats on hitting 100 followers. That's awesome. It's a pretty hard feat, honestly. Next VTube model, honey, is human for April Fools. I thought about that. I thought about making a human version of me. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that though. Like, I feel like that's a lot of work for a for an April Fool's joke. I wonder how many followers I have. You never know. You can check. Honey human. Oh, he human. There we go. I just need to close this for a sec because I need to figure out where it was for my brain. Let's see. There we go. Let's have the left ear rotation. X. I'm actually gonna call it Y. Create another one. Here, L. Doesn't need to be capitals. X, Y. There we go. L needs to rotate back. Come on. Why do you keep doing this to me? I really want to watch the Inuyasha movies again. I've been on an Inuyasha kick lately. I have to sneeze 1 sec. Nope, it's gone. Ah. Excuse me. I don't know why. My nose wants to sneeze, but it's not letting me. Nico, I'm so curious about that candle model you wanted to make first. Want to know how it would look. I do want to make that. That is another one I'd love to make. Because now that I actually have more information on how to do fire in Live2d, could look pretty dang sweet. Rub your nose. I tried rubbing my nose. It didn't help. It made the sneeze too scared to come out. Maybe swap models with Jummy for a day in April Fools. That would actually be kind of fascinating. I wonder, because models look different depending on who's wearing them. Because what it is, it's tracking your face habits. So my face habits probably look way different than Jummy's. I would definitely trust my model with Jummy because, like, Jummy is very, very trustworthy and she would not do anything weird with it. I love looking at Jummy's model, actually, just because I love breaking down how the rigger did the hair physics and everything. It's so cool. It's so cool. It looks so good. Jummy's model's great. Push this down. Up for the up angle. And now we have the ear physics. Ta-da! This isn't the ear wiggle, this is the ear physics. The bounce that happens after you wiggle them. You see? And now I have to test if this works, because if I put the hat back on, will it leave the hat? No, it won't. Perfect. So if it doesn't leave the hat, it's okay. We also have to check with the ear physics here. So X. Nope, doesn't leave. Okay, we're good. Same thing with the hat Y. Oh, good. Doesn't leave. Nice. Okay. Flare. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yes, it does. It leaves a teensy bit. Okay. So we're going to adjust the hat for that. We're going to do this. Select. Hat, undercut flare. Hat, brim flare. Hat, brim flare. That's the one we want. We're going to move it up a little. I think it's just the clipping mask. Yes, the clipping mask that isn't working. Okay. That's okay. We're going to work with this. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Set default values. Okay, I'm still curious. That kind of. Oh, sorry, I already read that. Shove some pepper up your nose, force a sneeze. That would be painful, though. Wouldn't that hurt? I've never tried it, and here's the thing. I know it'd probably work, but I'm too scared to try it. Take another honey. It's getting out of hand. Is it? I think we can always have more. More of me. Honey's World Jumpy Cup. Honeycomb, how's it going? Yeah, the masking layer for the hats. I think actually one of the... I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw that your model has the one that Shy Lily did has a bald toggle, and so I actually was like, I wonder how Chibi did that. Or, sorry, Twin Tails did it. And so I, there we go. She's bald. It makes shampooing way easier when you don't got any hair to clean. It's so shiny, I know, right? Egg. She called it the egg toggle. Honey, going well? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, the bald toggle. I love it. It makes me laugh. Listen, if it makes me laugh, it can't really be that bad of a toggle. Worth it. So do you build the physics bounce as a whole different warp from the regular movement? Yes, I do. In fact, I create 2 to 3, but for simplicity's sake, for Chibi Model and for teaching people, it's easiest to explain with just 1. You can get more subtle movements and different levels of bounce if you add more and make them slightly different. But for the sake of learning, I don't want to overwhelm some people who are trying to follow along. So we're going to keep it fairly simple. You want to touch that orb. You want to ponder the orb. Think about it. All right, let's see. Let's do rotations for this. Let's do the necklace rotations. I think we could probably call it a night for that. So we want to create a rotation deformer. I call this collar rotation 1. And capital C that. Rotation, then collar rotation. Actually, no. We're going to make one for moon rotation. Moon rotation. All right. We're gonna move these. Jedi, I have an April Fool's joke for you. When you get Ko's model done, use her model instead of yours. I could do that. I would have to ask Ko's permission. That's one of those things where it's like, for some people, using models is very personal. And I would rather not use it on stream just to prove a point, because, you know, it's someone else's model. They paid for it. It's theirs. I will, of course, use it in my demo reels because that makes sense. I need to showcase a model, and the best way is for me to make a quick model with all the toggles, or a quick showcase with all the toggles. But like on stream, I would have to get permission first. All right, I gotta move the moon rotation real quick. We're gonna put that here, a little lower, a little more to the right, and then we're gonna put it all the way down. We're gonna put it at 1. Nope, down here. Exactly 180. No, I can't. There we go. Oh, close enough. All right, same thing with the collar. We're gonna move it up because the rotation point would be here. And we're gonna put it back down. All right, cool. There we go. Probably fortune tell with the orb, probably. Yeah, you usually want like bounce, rotate, and sway and stuff, but why not just use one and use physics to rig one set of movement and just use rotation / movements as an influence? Use physics to rig the one set of movements and use rotations as an influence. Yeah, isn't that what we do? Like for my ears, and for this one too, the ear motion is on one parameter, and then the ear physics is influenced by the ear motion. That's generally how I rig it. Judgment, just thought of this. So do you have macros for certain emotions on your current model? What are macros? I have no idea what macros are. You mean like they have priority? Separate physics for the earrings do too. Earrings too. Yeah, I have separate physics for the earrings. So the motion is a param, not a separate warp. No, yeah, the motion is a separate parameter. But it is also a separate warp. You can keep them as the same warp if you'd like, but it's usually cleaner to make them all separate. Macros are hotkeys. Oh yes, macros are hotkeys. Yes. Then yes, I have a bunch. I have like a... Which was this one? Flush. Hard eyes. Bags for fatigue. That's a fun one. I like that one. And we got, what else? We got sweat. Is it sweat? No, that one's sweat. There we go. We got cry. I think I have 2 more. Nope. That's not one. What's this one do? Oh yeah, big eyes. Then I can put on hair. Fun ones. Just some fun ones for examples. I don't tend to use too many of my hotkeys, just because I don't have a Stream Deck. So it's a little harder to use them. So just for sake of ease, I make my models particularly expressive so that even if I don't have a hotkey, you can usually tell how I'm feeling. So your accidental toggle model stuff she has to type up. Yes, exactly, because I don't have a Stream Deck, and even then apparently it's still difficult. All right, we gotta do the necklace physics. Let's put it in with the. I'll just put it in with the dress physics for now. New parameter. Physics. -1, 2, 1. There we go. Put it up here. Duplicate it. Edit it. We're gonna call this color physics. Oh shit. I almost deleted that. No, stop. Please don't. Please. I need to keep that. There we go. We call it color physics. There we go. So the color physics will take priority over the moon physics, just because it is within both of them. The moon physics are within the color physics. How many models have you made? Depends on what you count as a model. Because, like, I've made Tiny, Lily, Armor, Ilum, Gurg, mine, and 4 more of mine. I've made it like over 10 models now. So, pretty fun. Some fun stuff. Oh, no, wait, and Gabriello. That's 11. Thanks, they're pretty subtle. I like to keep them subtle. If things get too exaggerated for my face, it can look a little wonky. Just in my opinion. It's just a matter of taste, though. Like some clients that I've worked for really, really like this super exaggerated expression keys, and I'm like, yeah, totally. If it works better for your setup, go for it. All right, we're gonna keep this at. Oh, do not select that. There you go. That's probably as far as I'd want it to go. Yeah, we'll keep it that. Over here. And then moon physics. Parameters. Way over. Oh, we're gonna put them about this far. There we go. Set the moon physics. If we want to, we can do something kind of fun where it's within this. I'm gonna call it color flare for now. why it's just on the color rotation, but we're gonna fix that real quick. There you go. Duplicate parameter. We're gonna call it color flare instead of color physics. The color flare is going to be a squish and squash. So if we go this way, it's down. Stretch it. Push it a little bit. And then when we go back up, we're gonna squash it. There's a limit to how much you can stretch and squash it if it's inside a rotation deformer, but it is up to you. I think it adds a little bit of a extra bounce to it. This needs to be a little bit higher. Oh, this goes too much to the side. There you go. It adds a little bit of bounce to the chain. Not a whole lot, just like a subtle amount. And Gecko, thank you for the 100 shinies. I need to sleep now. Good night and stay awesome. Also stay cute. Thank you, Gecko. And thank you for staying up so late. You get some sleep. Well, Cherry, would you mind if I made you an NPC in a D&D 5e world I'm building? Goblin Tavern Keeper, obviously, so pick Wolf Forest or Eagle Mountain. Ooh, Wolf. That sounds good. But yeah, I definitely don't mind. Thank you for asking. And Minoru Wolf, thank you for the posture check. Whew. Here, I just heard a really good quote. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. That is a pretty good quote, honestly. That's a good one. And Jasper, thank you for the hydrate and breathe. Thank you so much. Alright. We're gonna do something similar with the... I can't select it because that's in the way. We're gonna do it with the chain over here. There we go. Hat, chain, and moon. Alright, we're going to put that... We can probably put it in rest physics here. So, replicate this, rename it. Call it chain flare. Let's actually call it chain X. Space there. Space there. There we go. We're gonna start with chain X. We're gonna call get these. I'm going to create a line deformer. It's a little different. We're going to select this here, this little line with a circle here. We're going to create, let's do 1, 2, 3 is probably enough. Back to the select tool. And now, we're going to create keyforms with these. We're going to literally just deform it like this. And same thing the other way. And then we're going to put the moon on there too. So we're going to call this... We're going to create a warp deformer for it called Hat Moon. We'll call it X. Here. This way. shrink. Please, I just want to rotate. Stop trying to shrink. But yeah, we're kind of getting the swing motion here. Jasper, still can't believe me shouting at you to breathe incessantly as the start of your breathe routine. Listen, sometimes you need a little bit of a reminder. You need a little refresher on how to breathe. Yeah, there we go. We got the chain X physics. Pretty simple, just with the rotation deformer. That's what you can do for chains that are lines. We're not going to do skinning on it for now because I do want to test out what it looks like with just this. I've tried skinning before and it works good, but if I can get away with a simpler version, it can save you the headache. And it can save me time. Jasper over here caring for you, Junk. And oh, right? Jasper's so nice. Blaze, good night, honey, and everyone. Good night, Blaze. I hope you're getting some rest. I think we always breathe, but what we do forget to do sometimes is deep breathing. Yes, I don't do a lot of deep breathing. I should, but I haven't. Swing by to wish everyone a good night and to remind you all you're amazing and I believe in you. Thank you, Destin. Thank you for saying that. That's some very kind words there. Land overlay. Thank you, Ueno-san. Or Unio-san. Ueno-san. Japanese. You inhale too hard, you'd float away. I'm not a balloon. How dare you? I'm a public menace. Fear me. Alright, if you'd like. That's what you want. Don't go full Squidward. That is a name. That is a good name. Just wanted to say hi and that you got me to get Hollow Knight. Nice. Oh, right. Just in case y'all don't know, Steam sale is on. Get some games. They cheap. You look like you really enjoyed it, and so far I am as well. Nice! I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah, I think that's enough work for today. That's most of the physics with the exception of the torso physics. I said I was going to do the sleeves, but then part way I was like, no, it's probably better if I do the rotation first. It's probably better if I do that. Having your model's hand there is some good immersion. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so today we did hat physics, which was lefts and rights, and then we got ups and downs. I love it. And then we got the flare going. It's flare motion. Then we get the chain for the hat. Got the collar flare up and down. Lefts and rights of both of them. And then we got to the dress going, which is just fairly simple lefts and rights and ups and downs. For Chibi Model, this is pretty simple. I'm trying to see what kind of corners I can cut to do a faster model. But if it doesn't look as good as me doing like the full 5 different art meshes for one piece, then I'll go back to it. Sometimes it's more fun to do more complex things anyways. Got some good sales on GOG as well. I don't know what GOG is. But yes, there's a lot of sales going on right now. So check them out. Alright, but I think that's enough for me today. Got most of the physics done. Next up is rotation. And yeah, I think there's just rotation and then actually programming in the physics. So we did the parameters for the physics, but we actually have to set what the swings are going to look like and what kind of bounces they're going to have. For that, I will actually have to capture my screen, so I have to figure out my setup and see what it's going to look like and try to do it so that you can see what I'm doing and none of my incriminating files in the background. Zach, thank you for the Chinese. Thank you. And Dongerman comment. I love that name. Dongerman comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 300 shiny. Alright, let's go back here. Let's get back here. Let me get snack out real quick. It keeps doing that. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would that be a hotkey? I swear. OBS? Why is that a hotkey? That shouldn't be a hotkey. Same hotkey I use for snack is the one that like it uses to circle around all my scenes, and it's just like, why? 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 A game recommendation? Hollow Knight. Or the Dark Souls games, but like, then again, I'm biased. I like those games. In case you haven't played Undertale, Undertale's a fun one. Undertale's really good. So how many transitions? I need a sticker for every hotkey. I have, I think it's over 16 right now. And they're all keyed to different letters and numbers. So it's a lot. So I'm trying to figure out a way to consolidate them while also making it clean for my desk. Because right now I don't have a whole lot of room on my desk. It is a deep desk. It's not a very wide desk. So I have to get around that somehow. We can do it. I'm sure I can figure something out. Should jump for, what? No, what makes you think I have a foot folder for Jump's feet? What makes you think that? Who said that? Who said that? Can agree on Hollow Knight. Got about 4 days ago and already have 10 hours to game. It's a good game. It's a real good game. Listen. I've been told it can be difficult, but honestly, it's so beautiful you enjoy it anyways, right? Guru, who leaked? Honey, who doesn't have a folder filled with Jump's feet? I don't. Am I missing out? Am I missing out on some good feet pictures? I'm not really into those. I'm not into toesy woesies. The dick folder. Oh yeah, I got one. I got one of those. There's nothing in it. It's literally just an empty folder. Good night, Dark. I hope you have a good night. Real Folk Blues, thank you for the 700. Oh, geez. Thank you for the hype train, first off. Thank you so much. I decided to dive into Hollow Knight after hearing you rave about it. Anyways, I went to bed at noon yesterday because I forgot time was a thing while playing Hollow Knight. So thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you're having fun. Jasper, I have a dick folder filled with dicks, like a bunch of dudes named Dick. Like Dick Grayson, for example. Yeah, that's a good folder right there. That's a good one. Guy, you are not allowed to delete that folder before screen capture stream. That is cheating. Ah, sure. I actually don't have anything on that screen, so it should be fine. Bumblebee Tuna, thank you for the gifted sub. That's very kind of you. Thank you. And Ulrich Frost, thank you for the 100 shinies. Oh gosh. I still love the animation I did up there. It took me a little bit of time, but like, physical comedy makes me laugh. Like, especially cartoon comedy, because like no one's actually getting hurt. No one's actually suffering. It's just drawings, and it's okay. Question, why did you make the dick folder? I did not. Someone was helping me install something and I needed a little bit of help, and they just, for fun, decided to put a folder named Dick on my desktop. It's still there. I haven't removed it because laziness, I guess. It never shows up. I just launched CS Paint as soon as I turn on my computer, so I don't notice it. Jasper, thanks to all the hype trains we started on these streams. I have literally all the hype train emotes. Nice. Congrats. Huraduck, thank you for the 500 shinies. And Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good Friday. Like a tip for our wonderful Goblin. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Here, convenient. Yeah, it's a very convenient alibi, one would say. It works, and it's the truth. I wonder who could have made that folder. Who could it be? Wasn't Cove. She didn't touch my computer. It's fine. Do they know anyone named Richard? I actually know a couple Richards. Not gonna lie, they're pretty nice people. It's got almost an unfortunate name at this point. I feel a little bad because like all the Richards I know are fairly nice. No, I don't even notice the dick. Come on. Can't take that out of context. Can't take that out of context. Yeah, I love your ears. Thank you. They're quite big. I have rigged bigger ears though. Like Lily has the biggest ears I've rigged. I let my friend use my laptop. They changed the name of my recycling bin to Hopes and Dreams. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Blasphemous is only $7 on Steam though. If you like Blasphemous, you can get Blasphemous. Everyone knows a couple of things. Everyone knows Dick Grayson. You're the best tracking? Thank you. I appreciate that. I use iPhone 12 Pro with vBridger that goes into VTube Studio. And I rigged my own model to make sure it was expressive, so thank you. Goblin Girl Poggers. Nice. Nice. I have an Uncle Richard. He used to be a dick, but now he's chill. Always been rich. He fixes microscopes for hospitals. That's pretty cool, actually. Microscopes are neat. I remember in science, like, I was supposed to look through a microscope to see, like, what an onion skin looked like. It looks really, really cool. Like, really cool. It's awesome. Science is great. It's a shame I wasn't more, good at STEM fields. I met a guy who was, no joke, named Richard D. Johnson. The guy did not want to hear any of those jokes anymore. Understandable. Absolutely understandable. I would feel kind of bad, honestly. Ryan, how you doing? Also, call me Ryan since my real name is easy to remember. Makes sense. It's also the easier part of your name to remember, so it's good to have. Garrett, I'm the family IT guy, so anytime I fix someone's device, I leave pictures of me making funny faces. Chaotic good. Chaotic good. Yeah, if some... I always feel a little frustrated when I'm trying to talk to my grandma over, like, FaceTime and try to explain to her what's on the screen so that she can kind of understand what she needs to press. It's difficult. It's hard if you're not brought up with tech, you know? If you haven't grown up with it. Also, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. And Sack, thank you for the 100 shinies. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Jasper, my real name has caused me so much grief for the majority of my life, very much considering legally changing it to Jasper. Jasper's a good name. If you like it more, I say go for it. It's totally up to you. Also, Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub. Just missed the hype train, but that's okay. That's alright. I mean, we can let her take a break, right? Oh, we can take a break. Yeah, but I'm kind of getting ready for bed fairly soon. I'm just thinking about anything I need to tell you before I wrap up for this week. Because this week's going to be neat. This week's going to be very interesting. Because I will be playing Fortnite on Friday. It's actually going to... I'm going to make it an 18+ stream. Just because I will most likely be doing a lot of swearing and being toxic in Fortnite. So, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Just got to Tomato Town. Anyways, Fire Marshal, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. 3 months, look at that. Look at the time pass. And there it goes. You miss it. I don't forget to throw you some grapes in your spaghetti. I eat all my spaghetti. I got no grapes. I did finish my spaghetti though. Cove had second, so we're good. Stella. Oh, it's the cute little goblin again. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, I made a discovery on Saturday and I found out the voice actor who voiced Sam in Metal Gear Rising was the same voice of Noble Six in Halo Reach. I don't know. I haven't played either games, actually, so I would not recognize it. I'm gonna get beat up by Shirul and vomit on stream. It's gonna be fun. I'm playing with, I believe it is Gary, Sun, and Gobby. It's gonna be a fun time. They're gonna show me the ropes. I've never played Fortnite. It looks like fun. I think it's gonna be fun because I'll be playing with some buds, but I might be a little bit toxic. Just a little bit. Like you saw what I was like with Uno when I dropped in spontaneously to Gobby's stream. So if you did see that, I can get a little toxic. so it's a little different. Ulrich, thank you for the ear wiggles. There we go. Took me a second to work up the momentum. Oh boy, toxic honey. I wonder what toxic me is like. Not, a little aggressive, not gonna lie. I get kind of competitive. That's what happens when you got a lot of siblings. You get competitive. It only takes a boar to be a boar to play Fortnite. I know. I heard that there was boars in Fortnites for mounts. I want to get one. But you'll have an 18+ model for that stream. Technically, I could. I could if I wanted to. All of my models have base models, but I don't want to get TOS'd. Menorah Wolf, thank you for the resub. Happy 10 months. Love your relaxing streams. Thank you. Yeah, I try to keep it kind of relaxing. Might be a little different on Friday. We'll see how that goes. Because I'll be playing a shooter game with my friends. I don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. Honey, swearing. I know, right? You can hear me swear. Like, consistently. Gary say so enough, but Sun and Gabi gonna bring out the toxic anyway. Yes, they will. But it's like a fun toxic, not like an actual toxic. More like a cursed? That's the right word for it. Cursed. Yanni, I recommend an anime called Call Me Can't Communicate. I've watched some of it. It's very good. It gets really weird around episode 3 though. It gets a little funky. I still have to watch it with Cole. We've been watching it every once in a while. When Honey starts playing, Thangberg gets used. These sharp teeth aren't just for show. I bite my tongue real bad with him. Always. It sucks so much. You ever heard your tongue crunch when you bite down? Not a good feeling. Would not recommend. Toxic. There's no way you can be as the people I play. Well, I'm not gonna be like that kind of toxic. I won't be like doing racial slurs or insulting people that don't deserve it or anything. Words like heck and darn. Yeah, but the PG-13 versions, the ones you can only say like once or twice in a movie. Honey swearing. I know it's gonna be wild, right? We get to hear some native goblin slurs. Maybe a couple. Gabi's got a couple. She's fluent in goblin swears. I accidentally bit my tongue so bad it bled and stayed tingly for a week. Okay, I haven't bitten it that bad. I've never bitten my tongue that bad. That's real bad. Also, Dead Signal, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months, half a year. Thank you so much. Thank you for your streams. They're always pleasant to listen to at work. Oh, why thank you. I'm glad you like them. It's the worst when you hear the crunch. Yeah, right? Ooh. I don't deserve. Listen. We should do a little bit of street justice here. Nearly bitten through my tongue because of sports. Oh, yeah, I can imagine how that wouldn't feel good. Oh, that sounds bad. Stupid birches. Watch it. We watch it here. This isn't 18+ yet. This ain't an 18+ stream yet. I love how Honey's always super calm and chill about things most people wouldn't be calm and chill about, like biting her tongue super hard and bashing her face into a stalactite. So hard she bled everywhere and it got in her teeth and she smiled and cursed bloody smile. I mean, like, at that point, for those who don't know, at one point I jumped into a stalactite because it was low hanging and I was wearing a hat because it was sunny out. And I jumped into a stalactite and it made my head bleed. Thankfully, the scar is like in my hairline, so it's not actually noticeable unless I part my hair directly in the middle. But my hair is always messy, so it never does. But like, I knew that I was bleeding right down the face because I accidentally bled into some guy's shoe. Like he took off his shoes to walk around and he left them by the entrance, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, my guy, I got blood, but like I gotta go take care of this head wound. But yeah, I knew that I looked terrifying because I was bleeding out the head, so my instinct was like, I have to smile and make sure everyone knows I'm okay. Turns out that was the bad call to make because the blood went down my face into my teeth, and so I was smiling with blood all in my teeth, trying to act calming and be like, yeah, no, I'm fine, I just banged out my head. Turns out it was terrifying. I'm kind of sad my family members didn't take a picture because that would have been great to see. But they were more concerned for my safety, so I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah. I don't really, yeah. Physical pain is not that bad. I don't get too mad at it because what's the point of getting mad at it, you know? Does your little boar buddy have a name? His name's Snack. That sounds really bad? Yeah, well, head injuries just bleed a lot. So even if it's not super serious, if you cut yourself on your forehead or the top of your head, it'll just bleed a whole bunch. It's not too bad. Were you in shock? Nah, not really. I did sit down because I was like, well, if I do have a concussion, I can't really do any activity. So just in case, I'm going to sit down. Good news is I didn't have a concussion, so we're good. I was fine. It was just, it looked really bad. I'm fine, it's just a little blood. I'm not actually scared of blood. I used to think I was going to be a doctor or a nurse because I don't get squeamish. And like, I'm fine with blood. But I was not smart enough to go into med school, so here I am, being a VTuber. That is actually one of the worst places to cut because of all the small blood vessels and crisscross. I split my head open and brother. Yeah, just bleeds very easily. My family usually has some record of a kind when I get major injuries. They're keeping track. They're watching over you. They're making sure that your medical history is up to date. Real folks, I never bit through my tongue, but I did slam my face into a fence at like 10 miles an hour while not paying attention on my bike when I was a kid. No concussion either. Got a big hit. Nice. You got a thick skull. Good for you. Good to protect your brain. That's why a lot of people can't be in the medical field. Education or squeamishness? Because I can see why both. I should not be in the medical field because I am not smart enough. My brain likes to forget certain things, and I feel like in a crisis, that's probably not good. If you were a doctor, you would have to talk to people. I know, right? I'd have to talk to people. If I were a doctor and they would be coming at me with emergencies and I'd just be like, oh, I'm panicking. Okay, I have to remember these things in this time of crisis, and my brain can't think that hard. So no, I'm glad I'm not in the medical field. The information is really interesting though. I would have loved to learn even if I didn't get marks for it. Ever have someone turn the needle while it's in you? Wow, that sounds awful. And no, a nurse did that in my mother when she was getting an injection in her hand. No, don't move the needle when it's in someone's body. The only time you do that is for acupuncture, apparently. I'm actually scared of acupuncture though, now that I think about it. Like, I'm not... Oh yeah, I'm scared of acupuncture. I went in to get some work done on my arm because my arm was tensing up from all the drawing I was doing. And the physiotherapist was like, acupuncture would probably help to relax it. And so he put the alcohol swab on my arm and I started vibrating and shaking, and he was like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, are you okay? And I'm like, on second thought, I'm terrified. I feel bad because he wasted an alcohol swab on my hand. Is there like an alternative? And he's like, yeah, I'll just use like suction cups and we can put it all along your arm and massage it that way. I was like, thanks. Even if bruises, thanks. Man, I gotta say again, I do love the animation on Honey. Congrats on it always. Thank you. I'm glad it turned out so good. If someone turn, oh, I ordered that, my bad. Onyx, you're plenty smart. You may not treat people's grievous wounds, but you're great at treating mild mental scrapes. Talking to you is like going to therapy without needing trauma first. That's an interesting way of putting it, Onyx. Thank you. Why is it like every artist I've ever talked to has been like, I was going to be a theoretical physicist, but then I couldn't, so now I get to draw furry feet commissions. That's how it be sometimes. Sometimes when you're just like, I want to do this really, really hard job, but I don't have the brains for it. You're like, I must express myself somehow. Art. And some people cope by doing furry art. Honestly, nothing wrong with that. Honey, you are aware of and or have you participated in Floor Time? It's an excellent anti-anxiety tool. I have not. No, I haven't. Yo, Folks Blues, thank you for the posture check. And Minoru, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. Don't crack neck, don't crack neck, don't crack, don't crack, don't crack. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Neck cracks are really uncomfortable, but they sound really satisfying. I had acupuncture done before, and it took away most of my pain. Apparently it really works. Yeah, apparently acupuncture is very effective. but I just, yeah, I'm okay with like shots and even like to a certain extent getting blood drawn. But for some reason, acupuncture is the one that scares me. Not sure why. Not fire cupping, just like suction cupping. It's where they put lotion on your arm and then they have like a suction gun and then they put the suction cup against your arm or wherever you need it. And then they just, while it's suctioned, they move it around and it pulls the skin and the muscle and makes it relaxed. It hurts, but like it feels like someone's pinching your skin, like really deep. Kind of neat. Roxio, your stream is so nice. I'm so happy. Thanks for streaming. I appreciate ya. No worries. And thank you so much for coming and bringing good vibes. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. One sec. Sure, needle story time. I had to get some blood drawn for testing, normal thing. Nurse goes to put in the needle in the vein that I can see and stabs me in the muscle over and over. I've had that happen to so many people. Like, so many of my friends have been like, yeah, my veins are very visible, and yet someone misses. And I'm like, that's unfortunate. That, like, that really sucks. Yeah, hopefully if you ever go get blood work done, you only need to be injected once. That's the ideal amount. $20,000 to become a robotician or roboticist, but had to bail out because I couldn't move to Arizona. Ooh, girl, that sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Onyx, needles without fluids, get it away. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I didn't get it. Something about it just didn't sit well with me. Apparently, because I started vibrating like a chihuahua. You may not be able to amputate my arm, but you can make me smile, and not many people can do that. I'm gonna say not many people can amputate an arm either, safely. But thank you, Garrett. Thank you. Checkered Mask. Ah, yes, the interplay between intellectualism and artistry. I believe it was Mr. Scarecrow who demonstrated this best by singing, "If only I had a brain." Yeah, a lot of artists that I know were, like, if they didn't immediately know they wanted to go into art, they were like, I was going to be a microbiologist. I was going to be, go into law. And I'm just like, that's so smart. Why'd you go into art, though? And they're like, couldn't hack it. And I'm like, so you went with art? Where was the correlation? I don't know, some artists are incredibly smart. It's impressive. Fish lab. They don't even need to tie my arm to find my veins. They just are there for all to see. Yeah, I got my veins are not well, they're a little bit visible. Not super visible, but like enough that so far a nurse has not messed up putting a needle in my arm. Not gonna lie, I actually consider being a geneticist. Ooh, that sounds really fascinating, actually. Geneticist. I think that'd be cool. Vortex, cheers! Thank you! Cheers to you too. Okay, well they say they were going to be, but not that they actually did. Most people get derailed in the phaser already. Yeah, exactly. Like, I was going to be... Well, first it was doctor, then it was nurse, and then it was physiotherapist, and then it was teacher. And then when I got bored going to school for teaching, I instead went, art. We gonna be an artist in this house. My family was like, well, okay. No one in our family's been an artist yet, so we'll see how that goes. So I got to be one of the first artists for a job in the family. I have a lot of aunts that do like actual like art, like physical medium art, but I'm the first in the family to do it for work. Very fortunate that way. VTube model is very cute and expressive. Thank you, Tart. That's very kind of you to say. We gonna be yeehaw. No pretzel. I like drawing women, Yoko Taro, when asked why you made 2B the way she is. Yeah, sometimes you just like drawing ladies. Pretty ladies. You have power when you can draw what you want in your brain. And sometimes, in your brain, all it is pretty ladies and fantasy creatures. A friend of mine said you were good to listen to when I was winding down for the night, and she was correct. Oh, thank you, Breadbox. That's very kind of your friend to say. Say hi to them for me. Cosmic Attack was not always about smarts. I was originally aiming for a field in biology. But the more I learned about microbiology, the more I became convinced of ID as an explanatory model, which is an admission that gets you effectively blacklisted from many occupations. So I switched my major to creative writing. Needless to say, mistakes were made. Jeez, I can get you blacklisted from occupations? Really? Huh. Wow. Didn't know that was a thing. Fun fact, my net persona is a pig. Arrow holding one of my cousins. Arrow holding my cousins. Ah. That's cool. I love pigs. Boars specifically. No, GF draw it exactly. I drew a GF for myself, a fish merlady. She's great. I gotta draw her more often. It's been a while. I've been so busy doing like model work. I haven't drawn too many illustrations lately. I should get back into that. I'm always amazed by people that can draw or animate things. It's mind blowing. It's a lot of work. It's a whole lot of work. But it's very worth it to see your drawing come to life. I want Lechonk. I want Lechonk too. I love Lechonk. Listen, my favorite Pokemon is Embor. I love Embor and all the evolutions of him. It's so good. It's the best. My favorite. So good. Padilla, thank you for the breathe redeem. Thank you for being patient. Have you seen Smoliv? I've seen Smoliv. Smoliv is cute, but Smoliv is just a circle with leaves on his head. Not bad at all. But like, yeah, he's just an olive. Cute. He cry. He's sad. We love him. It's the same thing with that salamander or that chameleon that cried. Everyone loves the cute little circle crying friends. I love the ones that are angry. Have you seen somebody doing an asset for Lechonk and is a 3D model? I have not seen that, no. I know there's a 2D Lechonk model floating around out there somewhere. A circle with anxiety. Yes, exactly, guy. It's a circle with anxiety. And how can you not relate to that? It's just so adorable and way too real. But also, it's cute, so it kind of takes away from the realness, you know? My favorite Pokemon is Entei, and I want to pet him in big cookies. Aww. If I remember correctly, Entei is really cute. But also, like, doesn't he have, like, tusks? Like, saber-tooth tusks? I'm somehow so unsurprised that the internet has already proposed that Lechonk will evolve into Lechungus. Lechungus is just the perfect name for him! I'm not gonna be mad if it's not Lechungus, but, like, I will be extra happy if it is. Because Lechungus is just... it's so good. So that's what I was really... Exactly! Circle with anxiety! In me! It's oily and an olive. Are olives actually oily? All the olives I've actually eaten are not super oily, but that's because they're like canned. You need to speed run the new Pokemon game Lechonk %. You have a team, but it's only Lechonks. Nothing else. Not allowed anything else. Only Lechonk. I feel like Snorlax slash Blaziken are some faves of mine. I do like Snorlax. Very circular, very comfy. Could basically be a pillow, but would crush you in your sleep. Round friend full of anxiety and love. The perfect specimen. Absolute perfection. That's Smoliv. Spent $60 on the game. Catch Lechonk on the first route. Put it down forever. Worth the money. There you go. Just for your boy. Or your gal. Whichever one. I like Magnemite. He'd be a good tinkering buddy. Magnemite. Magnemite. Potentially. My favorite Pokemon is El Luchador and Incineroar. I love Incineroar! Ooh, I love Incineroar. Incineroar is really good too. Like, yes, sometimes the Pokemon's feet need to stay on the ground, but sometimes they look really good when they're not. Ooh, the Perrserker and Surfetched. Surfetched is really good. Yes, I love Surfetched. Nice pronunciation in the word luchador. Yeah, no worries. I think it's right. I only took a little bit of Spanish. I don't know too much. I played since Red and Blue, but somehow my favorite is Alohan Muck. You mean the little muck? Little, like, pocket-sized goop? It's really cute. It's green and goopy. It's adorable. Every time I see, like, Ditto, I just want to, like, grab him by the cheeks and stretch him. Like gum, you know? Or like rubber. I feel like it tastes like grape. We're not going over Pokemon edibility. I'm just thinking about Ditto. The rainbow muck. Yeah, the rainbow muck. Oh, it's a giant rainbow puddle. I might be thinking of like Pokemon Go. Not gonna lie, I use Pokemon Go for exercise because no exercise app that I use is not interesting enough for me to use. So like the fact that I can like hatch little Pokemons and go to certain Pokestops for exercise is very, very good for me. Kevin, my favorite Pokemon is Nidoking. Nice. Here's the Pokemon I used to beat my first Pokemon game. Oh, that's really sweet. I love Nidoking and Nidoqueen. They're so they're so well designed. First gen Pokemon is really, really good. Honestly, the variety in shape design is so nice. Right, Gen 6 or 7 exists. Rowlet and its evolutionary line is my favorite, followed by close by Entei. What if Ditto tastes like raspberry pudding? I don't think I've ever had raspberry pudding. So we got a fire type like this. Yeah, I like fire types. They're fire fun. All goblins are a little bit of arsonists. Like a tiny bit. The instinct is there, even if we don't express it. Specifically because it usually makes people a little uncomfortable when you start to talk about arson casually. Chia, thank you so much for streaming tonight. You're an incredible person and your bubbly and comfy streams make so many people happy. Thank you, Chia. That's very kind of you. And Proxio, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome in. I'm glad you're having fun. Currently my favorite is playing Omega Sun and Moon, and it's very much a favorite. Ah. I've only played Pokemon Go and the very first gen of Pokemon, like the little game. My friend lent me the console for it, which is like a tiny little Game Boy. I didn't get very far, but it was okay. Pretending you're not talking about our son, the pig. Yeah, just the boy. This one. Protopass Pyramid. Protopass. Protopass? I'm trying to remember what that looks like. One sec, I want to pull it up. Ah, yes. Big nose man. The Mr. Potato Head of the Pokemon. Yeah, I get that. How many times does your house have to burn down before it's not considered an accident? Once is an accident. 2, coincidence. 3rd, there's a pattern there. Probably. 4 is something's up. 2 thumbs up. Woo! Goblin is great chilling. Heck yeah. Thanks, Proxio. It's fun chilling with y'all. I like hanging out and just chattings. Probo Pass? Big Nose Pass. Yeah, the big nose one. Fortnite Battle Pass. Fortnite Battle Pass? In Pokemon? I'm on 2 and my dad's on 3. Oh, I see. Good night, Sledgeman. Gonna get some sleep. Gotta get early for work tomorrow. Same. I gotta get to work early tomorrow. I actually gotta drop Cove off, then to go grocery shopping because we're out of vegetables. It's my job to do vegetable shopping this week. Barrett, I've been branching out when it comes to VTubers so far. I found Gary, Lynn, Jummy, and Moon. Any recommendations? Ooh. It was a good one. Good one. There's a lot of good VTubers out there. Let's see. Because, like, Moon, absolutely wonderful artist. So much fun. Steez, very, very cool model. Very funny. Love his voice. He's a Lich Goblin. A Redbox, I've never watched VTubers until recently. Is it a faux pas to ask about model? I apologize if it is. No, not at all. It's actually quite nice if you ask about the model. Like, a lot of people have pride themselves on their models, especially since in my case, I made my own model. I'm opening model applications on Thursday. It's gonna be fun. I'm very curious to see what's gonna happen, honestly. Let's see, who's another good one? Red Claw Draws. Very nice art. I like the art. What's another one? Zoran is a teddy bear. Very, if you like cute and cuddly, but also very, very into TTRPGs. Zoran's your guy. Chicken Mask. I have a soft spot for Zoroark because I love illusion and as a power, and like the mind game element adds to your lineup. Why is your Machamp immune to Psychic? Because it's a dark type. Oh. That is kind of cool, actually. A little secret. Also, thank you, Guy, for doing the commissions tab. If any of y'all are curious to see what a model costs from me, you can definitely check out that link to my card and see what the prices are and the terms of service are. Also, True Rubber Legs, thank you for the visa! Happy 5 months, welcome back! And my night shift is preventing me from stopping by. No worries, that's okay. I hope you're getting rest, because yeah, night shifts can be really rough on you. Make sure you're getting some vitamin D in there. Alright. Veryl, if I'm fast, I might get you to do my model. It's not really a speed thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open applications for about 2 weeks. So I'm going to look through the applications and see what I usually look for with applications is I would like to see if you have streamed before, what kind of content you're doing, what kind of design you're looking for. Usually if you stream with a PNG for a certain amount of time, I know that, hey, you've tested the waters, you've thought about your design, and you kind of have a strong idea of what you're looking for. Because models can be very expensive and they can very much be an investment. But again, like, a model is not everything you need for streaming. I do want to emphasize that although it is really fun and very great to get a good model, do not spend outside of your means. It's very important to spend within your means. Mouse looks like it's tracking, and I've seen some that look like it's preset face shapes. I assume there are both. So there are some models that are preset. All the models I make completely from scratch. Like, you give me an idea of what you want, or you give me a design, and if you want me to flesh it out, I will draw the entire thing and all the pieces from scratch. So I don't use any pre-bases. Some model makers use presets, and that is totally fine. Like, that is actually quite good for them because it means they can make models faster and they have a setup for it already. So you can get a high quality model in less time. But if you want a very customized, personal, unique model, one that I make from the beginning to the end, then yeah, that's what I specialize in. I kind of specialize in models that are not as anime, although I do enjoy drawing anime. I specialize in designs that are asymmetrical and Western style. Batbug and Scribble support. Yeah, Batbug, they're really cool. Batbug is also a good artist. I'm just hoping I don't miss any messages. Jasper, I sent you a thing on Discord for calisthenic exercises. It'll be coming out with an app in the near future if it isn't already. Ooh. Ooh, good to know, actually. I do need to stretch more, actually. Alright, is it possible to expand on top of those presets, like to add it to it, spruce them up? Depends on the artist. Since I don't use presets, and by presets I mean it is like how anime models can look very similar, but with small details that are changed. Sometimes there are base presets. Like the model is half built already, you just make the customizable eye colors and hair colors and clothing's different. So that's what I mean by preset. But yeah, you can definitely go to an artist and be like, hey, I want to add these things on. And sometimes they have a little extra charge, or if it's put into it, you know? Comedy. Gomi is chill as fuck and tells great stories, but she's been too busy to actually finish her rig model for a long time. Her PNG is good. Yeah, I've been talking to Gomi because Gomi is great. Absolutely wonderful. But Gomi's been really, really busy lately. And I've been offering to help her out with the model stuff. But like, yeah, she's absolutely swamped right now with just life stuff. That's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I'm very excited to see what happens when she's done, because I'm sure it'll be good. Demon, hey! Not much is up. I'm just relaxing, answering some Live2d questions, and then getting some rest. Maybe once I get a feel for it, after doing a PNG for a while, I'll see if I can get a hold of you. Yeah, no worries. I will probably be opening commissions again in 2023. That is the goal. So I'll probably open 1 or 2 slots, since models currently take me anywhere from 1 month to over 2 months, sometimes even 5 months. depending on what you're looking for and how complex you want it. You would have to add on a lot of extra features for it to take 5 months, but it does happen. It does happen sometimes. Jasper, I'm gonna take out a mortgage just to pay you for your model. If you can't stop me, JK, I'm not actually gonna do that, but please don't stress over my antics. I won't, don't worry. Trust me, Jasper, thank you for clarifying. I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's like, I don't ever want anyone to pay for a model when they should be paying for their rent, or they should be paying for their groceries, or even just upgrading their computer. Because like the first thing you should do before thinking, or even thinking of getting a model, is you should get a good computer. Like, get a bunch of RAM, get a good processor, the GPU, and even if you don't get a model or streaming doesn't take off for you, you'll just have a good computer. There's no losing in that. Having a good computer is great. Everything runs smoothly. It's so nice. Komi's sweet and awesome. Komi's awesome. Komi's so wonderful. Redbox, is it built on a 3D model like CGI character would be? No, it is built with 2D pieces. So like flat drawings. I have no experience in 3D, so 3D might have things where they're pre-built on a 3D model. But with 2D models, like mine, some people already have, like, you know those neutral bases when people have drawings that are just like a white figure with eyes, mouth, nose, no hair, and no clothes, and they're just plain white? That's what I mean by a preset base. Demon Brass. Any good suggestions for cheap computers to maybe stream? Because my laptop is a huge heat spike. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the streaming on a laptop, very, very rough. Excuse me. I don't even know if you can VTube on a laptop. I know that some people can. I know Juniper did because she knew how to soup up her laptop to the point where it worked like a computer. And then she finally, I think like a couple months ago, got an actual PC. So wild, absolutely wild. I don't know how she did it, but she did. But yeah, in terms of Barry, I'm so excited. Barry, I'm so excited to finish Sky's model. I had hit art block last week and I was like, man, I can't work on it. And this week I'm like, I have so much creative energy. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a lot of work done. This is gonna be great. But yeah, like, it's very, for a computer, I would recommend minimum 32 gigs of RAM, minimum. If you can, talk to a computer guy or do a lot of research to get a good graphics card. Because like my graphics card was like $800? No, I think it was more than that. Because I knew I needed it for Live2d rendering and working in Live2d as well as streaming. I got 64 gigs of RAM now, and my processor was already good. It was already pretty good. So yeah, just look into what you might need for a very strong computer. Basically, you're going to be running the equivalent of 3 games at once. You'll be doing VTube Studio. If you have vBridger, you're going to be using vBridger. If you're going to be playing a high graphics game like Elden Ring, then yeah, try running all of those at the same time, seeing what their requirements are, and then seeing if your computer can handle it, you know? But yeah, Barry, how's it going? Can we get a little shout out for Barry the Bugbear? Barry is also a very, very fun barbarian that you can check out, because like, Barry, your model's real fun. I love it. Juniper is terrifying in many ways, aside from the fact she's a monster. Juniper is incredible. I have a lot of respect for Juniper, honestly. So much. Redbox, thank you for the 100 Chinese. Thank you for the answers to my question. I appreciate it. Have a great night. No worries. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Johnny, is it even possible to actually VTube on a phone? Haven't tried it, but I would not be surprised if someone has tried doing it. Vera, getting an i5 12400F with 10 cores and RTX 360. I'm hoping it works. 32 gig. I think here's the thing. I am not super knowledgeable about computers. I go into a specialized computer rig shop and I tell the guy what I need it for. I was like, hey, I need it for running 5 programs at once. I need it for streaming because OBS takes up a lot of power, and I need it to be able to have these ports because I need to be able to stick like a whole bunch of stuff in it for a tablet and for like a mic and for all of my equipment. And then he goes, okay, this is what you need. And I'll be like, cool. Can I get the better version of it? And he's like, yes, you can. It costs more, but you can. And then I basically just talk it out with them. It is more expensive. I will say it is more expensive to go to a custom computer shop. But because it is not a retailer and it is a guy who does this specifically to build personalized rigs, yes, it's more expensive, but I also know that if something messes up, he knows how to fix it. Oops, guys, agrees to bunny suit outfit. I don't think he raised enough for the bunny suit outfit, but his model's looking real good so far. It's in the cutting stage right now. I'm chugging away at it, and it's so much fun. The hard part is trying to balance doing my models and his models right now. Technically, you can get away with the laptop if you're going to play indie games. Yes, if you're going to use play indie games, you're probably not going to need like a super powerful computer. Junkyard Wolf. Hey, cool name. Just got here, but I'm liking what's being shown. Cute and informative, adorable looking and knowledgeable. I like. Thank you. I certainly hope you can get some use out of this information. Whenever my laptop crashes after too many pixels going a little too fast and bursting into flames, I remind myself, at least it's portable. That is the upside. Gino, thank you for the hydrate. And Jasper, thank you for the posture check. Nice. VTube Studio runs on phones. Yes, it runs on phones, but it does need to connect to OBS to run. So usually you need to connect the camera of the phone to the game on Steam and then capture it as another game capture. Also, Jedi, if you do exclamation point commissions, then you can get to my website. Request for shiny forever. Very OMG, you said shinies. That makes me smell Goblin OC. I love them. I love goblins so much. Isn't that not what you call them? Shinies? They shine. Some people run OBS and VTube Studio on one PC and games on another. Yeah, some people have a dual PC setup. I know that I think Buff Pup has a dual PC setup, which is very cool. I don't know if I need one or if it's necessary for me, because I don't even know if I have space. If one computer works for me, that's plenty. Cheaper than making the wrong decision. Yes, exactly. Because the nice thing about the guy I work with is he has a warranty for like 2 years. So if I buy some piece and it breaks, he'll replace it. So we're good. Run OBS and VTube Studio on one PC. Yeah. Long short of it is ask someone who knows more than you. Yes, exactly. If you don't know, you can do as much research as you can. However, sometimes nothing beats going to a professional and getting it done. It'll be more expensive, but you will know what you're getting. And if it doesn't work, you can always go back and be like, hey, you said it would do this. However, it's not working. Is there something wrong with it? Or do I need to upgrade this piece? And then they will usually take care of it. Dual PC can fix a lot of stuff if you're variety streaming and playing new games all the time. Ah, I see. Okay. I'm not usually playing super new games, so I think I'm okay. Some games do some sketchy shits, such as Valorant. Oh, does it? I never play them. I'm not really into first-person shooters, so Fortnite's gonna be fun on Friday. I think Coco ran her OBS on an i5 and the games on i5 and later a Ryzen 9 or i9. Ooh. Isn't the highest i9 currently? Am I not mistaken? Again, I don't know much about the actual specifications of the computer. But yeah, no worries, Jedi. Hopefully that information could be helpful. Like, if you all get any questions, like, I have a little post about my commissions that you can always comment under, and I can do my best to answer the questions. Windows 10 makes them a bit crashy? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, basically it would make Elden Ring not stutter your model along with PC. Yeah, the current setup I have is pretty good for that. Thankfully, it's it's good. It was mostly a RAM issue, it seems. My graphics card was okay, but like I did have 16 gigs of RAM, which if you're wanting to run V-Bridger on with OBS and another game, you're gonna need more than that. Minimum 32, in my opinion, 64 potentially. Jasper, I'm off to bed now. I'm unable to keep my eyes open. Have a wonderful night and stay safe. Love each other. Remember to put grapes on everything you eat from now on. All right, I'll try it. So when is raid? I'll probably raid. Just want to make sure any questions people have are answered because I will be opening commissions on Thursday and I'm not streaming until Friday. Also, Happy Arts, thank you for the Prime. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Howdy, Claudia. How's it going? So by chance, do you also make VR chat avatars? So no, I do not have any experience with 3D avatars. I only have experience with 2D. I do want to eventually make a VR chat avatar, but that is going to take some time and some learning. So no, 3D is not my area of expertise. I made a Vroid model once, but that's something different. Phoebe is doing rigging if you want to read. Ooh. What's your opinion on Spelljammer setting fantasy in space? I don't know much about it, but fantasy in space sounds pretty good. Claudia, I'm good. I like your model. Thank you. Made it myself. Jimmy Neutron. What's OBS? It is a streaming app. It is what I use to stream. So it's what connects my computer to Twitch. It's pretty much just like a streaming app. You need it for the stream. You can use Streamlabs, but it's not great. It also steals all its stuff from OBS, so if you get OBS, you're getting the actual source stuff. Open Rocket Software. Yes, that's what it stands for. I just call it OBS. Well, Cherry, it's midnight. I should go to bed, or at least try to. Yeah, it's about 10 o'clock for me, so I should also get some sleep. Last minute questions. Anybody? Anything to learn? Really love how fluid your avatar is? Thank you. Took some work, but worth it. Paid off. New thing I've seen for VTubing using Unreal 5 and something called MetaHuman. Looks amazing. Yeah, some people can put their models into a 3D space and navigate inside of it, almost like VR chat, but a little more. I don't know how to explain it. It's a little more stable. No, that's not the right word for it. Like Code Miku does it, or Code Miko does it. Yeah. She has her 3D avatar existing in a space that she made in, I think it was Unity. Go to bed, you gotta drive Cove to work in the morning? Yeah, I gotta. Did I don't have anything to ask? Alright, all good then. Gotta go, my 3D render demands processing power. Ooh, have fun, Gino. Have fun with ZBrush. Airman, thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How are you doing? I'm just getting ready to wrap up stream now. Oh, you're playing D&D. Nice. F5 saved lives. What happened? Sadly, we're just ending. Yeah, we're just wrapping up here. Taking it easy. Cooling off. Gonna get ready for bed. A little longer stream this time. Yeah. It's a little longer right now. Just because I started a bit late. Also, I won't be streaming until Friday. I'm playing Fortnite on Friday with the Dem crew and Gary. It'll be fun. I get to stream and swear at the same time. I'll get to hear me be a little toxic. Yeah, playing around with Dungeon Alchemist. Ready for season 2? Ooh. Alright. That sounds like fun. Oh man, I haven't played D&D in 3 weeks. Oh, I miss it. It's been a bit. Everyone's been busy right now. Garrett, thanks for the stream. It's fun to hang out with you. And you know, my usual speech is great. Thank you, Garrett. I do appreciate it. And Johnny, the stream was so much fun. I've never actually been to one beginning to end. Your streams are easily my favorite. Oh. Thank you, Johnny. It was very kind of you to say. Thank you. Swear and get motion sick. Yeah, I'm gonna swear and get motion sick. It's gonna be fun. No build? We finished build. Well, we didn't finish build. We finished building for today. Did physics. And then we're going to assess physics or add the bounce in the next coming streams. I learned so much for your input. Yeah, I'm so glad you learned a lot from here. Xanthox, I know that field, no D&D games. That's why I run 2 games. Ah, smart. You can run 2 of them at the same time. That way if you miss one, you get another one. Streaming and swearing. Swear me. Alright, man, I do have space open on my Wednesday night stream game. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't got time. I have some models to make. I've got a model I'm working on currently that's very, very exciting. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a different kind of model that I have not done before. So I'm excited. I'm so pumped for y'all to see it. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, but fun. Sorry for the cat's keyboard haze. No worries, Varial. I figured, yeah. But I'm glad you have some fun with D&D. I'm probably gonna hopefully play D&D on Sunday with friends. King Chimeron. King Chimeron. King Chimeron. You do have a question? What's the question? You look Frost. Good night. Thank you for the stream. It was great. It was a great end to a not so good day. Thank you. I'm glad you had fun. I'm in a D&D session right now. Ooh. Where I'm a kobold that has been cursed not to be able to talk. However, I found a workaround with a minor illusion. Now I just have a spooky ghost face. Ooh, cool. Johnny, thank you. Johnny's real good at teaching and making the learner's experience really enjoyable. Just poggers. Someone called me poggers. Oh, that's good. That's quite the compliment there. Okay, come here. I'm getting a model done that ideally has 3 heads. I've been trying to think about how to get the switcheroo working. Oh. That is a good question. Because, yeah, I've seen people try to do a 3-headed model. And it is very fascinating to see how people get around that. New model now with even more goblin energy. Exactly. We up the gremlin factor. But with 3 heads, if you're trying to get it to switch between them, you would probably have to... Oh, yeah. Okay, I know. You would have to create 3 separate toggles. That is that's the first idea that comes to mind. The stream's about to end unless I get distracted for another 5 minutes. I know. Also, Hakuro Yami, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome into the tavern. But yes, you're going to have to create 3 different toggles. So you're gonna have your base head, which will naturally have the common toggles, or not common, for the main tracking. And then when you adjust one toggle, which is a hotkey, it will change it so that the head and the mouth don't react, but a different head and mouth react. So you'd add the same thing for the opposite 3rd head. So it is a lot more work, and it is a lot more making the keyforms don't overlap, but it is possible. Goblin's pretty poggers. Shh. I'd love to see you play D&D, and good night. Good night. As my model suggests, my name suggests my model is a chimera with a dragon line and dragon head. Do you think it's easier just to have a simple fast swap or have some kind of animation? Depends on who the rigger is, because if you find a rigger that is more comfortable with it, then an animation could be possible. But for me personally, I do a fast swap, maybe with a slower transition, because that is possible. It would be a lot of work, yeah, but it is very much possible. So keep that in mind. I have a friend who has a 3-headed model in VR chat, and each head says a different vowel sound. Yo, that's cool. That's some big brain, high tech thinking right there. Oh my gosh. As a related question, do you know other models I could check that have 3 heads as well? I think there's a Cerberus model. If you look up Cerberus VTuber, I don't remember the name, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but I have seen it before. I have seen someone with, I think it was 3 dog heads. Dragon line goat. I see. Dragon line goat. Yeah, they're all doable. But yeah, if Barry, feel free to shout out that person if you know them, because like I do not know them. But if this could be useful to King Chimeron, then go ahead and share. Yeah, Sheena La Cerberus. Oh, Sheena La Cerberus. That makes sense. Yeah. Check them out. I haven't seen their stuff yet. I was just about to say Cerberus. Yeah, that might be the one I've seen then. Spite? Does Spite have 3 heads? I could have sworn Spite only had 1. But maybe Spite has 3. Maybe I haven't seen all her models. Westy technically has a 2nd head. His owner's head? Yes. Westy has 2 heads. And I think there is a way to make it so that you can talk through one or the other on a toggle. So it's just a matter of doing that for an extra 3rd head. So yes, that is possible. I see you not reading those highlighted messages where I call you cute until you go to bed. Alright, I should get to bed then. I only started using Alistair VR chat avatar, and suddenly a lot of people flirt with me in the VR chat community. Confuses me sometimes. VR is a weird place. You get some real quick, I was about to say quirky people, but it came out weird. Quirky people. Alright, let's see. Who's up? Who's awake? Oh, you know what? We can go from... Yeah. Let's go visit... Let's go visit someone I haven't visited in a while. Let's go visit Wokiki. He's playing Spider-Man right now, which is a pretty fun game. I've seen some playthrough, or some gameplay of it. It's real good. Model's lip flaps are fascinating to watch. You clearly put a lot of effort into them. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh yeah. Let's go visit Wokiki. Let's see, what should the raid message be? And come here, and thanks so much. No worries. I'm glad the information I had could be helpful. Because yeah, 3 heads is a very different. Chanel, hey! Excellent. Ooh, before we go, can we shout out Chanel? Ah! One sec. Words. We're not streaming Fortnite. There we go. Shout out. Chanel. Yeah, check them out. They have the 3-headed model. Yeah, we were just talking about how someone was looking for someone to rig a 3-headed model for their VTuber avatar, and Barry recommended you, so check them out. Choja, words. You know what? Words. I think y'all got it. It's a words raid. I hope y'all had a really fun time, and I hope you found this stream very informative in terms of VTuber models. I'm opening up model commissions on Thursday, so be sure to check out my Twitter, and you can see my prices and check it out and see if I'm within your range. And the applications will be open for 2 weeks, so no rush. I hope y'all had fun today. I'll be streaming on Friday, playing Fortnite with some friends. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.